This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it. Listen, can I start over again?
Sure.
I want to say something. I want to put it out there. And if you like it, you can take it. If you don't, send it right back.
What is up, everyone? How's it going? Sorry I was a few minutes late, just as it always happens, dealing with the kids. So I appreciate everyone that is getting on and was here even before the time. So I appreciate all you guys. We have a weird live stream today, right? I don't know if I'm going to go too long. I'm going to open it up for if anybody wants to join. You are more than welcome to. I'm going to run through my bottles, my top hated bottles of 2023. And we'll go through there. So let's see who's here while I am pouring. So shout out to RJ the Fed. RJ said he was going to try to be on. So RJ, I'll open that up soon. But we're both going to be drinking some 1924. Oh, yeah. And RJ put out a live stream yesterday where he was actually tasting this. I'm going to do a review on it soon. Well, I already did. I'm just haven't edited it yet. So that's coming soon. But we're going to pop. Well, it's already popped. We're going to taste this 1924. So cheers, guys. What is everybody drinking on? I know I asked that in there. And, oh, man. RJ, I already poured it. But I won't drink it without you, okay? I have it here, just so you know. Shout out, again, to the North Tampa Bottle Club. Let me know. Can you guys hear me all well? How's the video coming in? How's the sound? Let me know while I go through everything. So as I said, today is going to be kind of like in my eyes, a shorter one. We can do some type of pub style as well. I will open it up for anybody that wants to come on. But here's the deal. I started making this video, right? And I don't know if you guys saw my store haul video, but it was kind of long. It was like 18 minutes. And this video, when I started making it, I'm like, damn, there's going to be like 18, 20 minutes as well. So we might as well just do a live, right? Let's do this live. I can kind of go over my thoughts on each of these bottles, why I don't like them, and then we can go from there, right? So let's see who's here. So we got RJ the Fed wants to hang out. So hopefully you're still cool with that, RJ. Just give me a couple of minutes and I will open that up. But thank you, brother, for getting on here. We got Keith P. You know what? I'm gonna pour something else so I can cheers you guys. Oh, there we go. My new go-to. Penelope Valencia Orange Dreamsicle. It's a store pick between North Tampa Bottle Club and the Liquor Depot. So that is a good one. We'll put that there just so I can cheers you guys, right? Because I'm waiting on the 1924 until I bring RJ on, right? So cheers, guys. So cheers, Keith. Thanks for getting on, brother. I appreciate it. Again, RJ, cheers, man. I appreciate you. Josh, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you as well, man. Bottoms up. Maker's Mark, Golden Hour. Bottoms up. Oh, awesome, man. Cheers. RJ is ready. Okay. Roger Randall, what's up, my brother? Thank you for coming on. Cheers. We got William Hall. All right. Let's light this candle. All right. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. And by the way, guys, if you guys can do me the favors And while you're getting on here, I know you got to kind of get off the chat and stuff like that, but if you can just hit that like button, that would really, really help me out. So who else do we have on here? We got Rusty. What's up, Rusty? Cheers, man. Thanks for getting on. Oh, we got my boy Sam. What's up, man? Cheers, man. Thanks for getting on. I need to go back down to Winthrop Liquors. And we have a video coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. That should be coming out next week. So I went down and I checked out Winthrop Liquors. Sam is an awesome guy over there. And he showed me around. And that is going to be coming out soon. So thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. I think we're kind of cut out. Oh, Mr. Jigs. What's up, Mr. Jigs? Cheers. Thanks for getting on, man. I appreciate it. Turup. What's up, man? Thanks for getting on. Cheers. I'm cheering to everybody, but I'm not drinking. So cheers, cheers, cheers to everybody. And let's take the first drink. I keep saying it. That thing is amazing. And I don't like the regular Valencia. I just don't. But this thing is awesome. It really is. They did their thing. They really did their thing there. Ann Tiller's Bourbon Challenge. Thanks for getting on, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Loud and clear. Audio is good. Perfect. So thank you guys for doing all of that. And thank you guys for getting on. So, like I said, I was going to do a video of this. And then I was just like, hey, let's go and just go live, right? So we're going to get into what these are. We have 8 of them. Now, small caveat. These are 8 that I've tasted in 2023, right? Not necessarily that they came out in 2023, although I think some of them did, or a good majority of them did, out of these 8. But they definitely were a miss for me, like straight up. And some of these are going to hurt some feelings. So, hey, it is what it is. Before the end of the night, we're going to do what we always do. So I have finished 3 bottles, right? This one hurt me. Friday at Fred's from Storytime Distillery. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my shorts, but I got a backup bottle. But that's the last little bit that I have of it. So I'm going to be babying that bottle like crazy. This thing was amazing. So shout out to Storytime Distillery. He was just on, Shane was just on with Doc over there at Old Fashioned Way. So if you guys didn't catch that, go back and watch the replay. Doc is an awesome guy, Old Fashioned Ways. And obviously you guys know Shane. Awesome. And Storytime. So some other ones, I haven't killed any other one, but these are about to get killed. So we got a little bit left that I'm going to pour into a Glen, and we're going to do some type of like Franken blend here. And I'll drink it at the end of the live. We got Blackened Willet. It's down to its last little bit. And again, this one kind of hurt, and I actually have a little bit more than what I thought of this. We have this Peerless Double Oaked Store Pick from Gaspar's Liquor. I missed the boat on getting another one, unfortunately, but yeah, that is what it is. So let's pour these out. We'll start with the Willet. And that's gone. That is gone. Well, still coming up. What the hell? It's like, you know, when you go to the bathroom and you think you're done, and I guess you're not. I was kind of like it. Like, what the hell? It still kept coming out. Anyways, sorry to take it there. Then we got the Peerless Double Oaked. All right. Pour that sucker in there. Now, I don't know how this is going to taste. I want to pour enough in there so it kind of takes over the Willet Blackened, just because that's a rye, and you guys know how I feel about rye. So I don't know. There's an interesting mixture, and then this I'll finish off. You know what? That's gone. Great bottle. I wish I had more of it. But it's gone. All right. So I'm going to cover this up and we're going to come back to this. Let's let this sit there, kind of marinate. I don't know how the hell this is gonna taste, but yeah. Well, we'll come back to that one. Let's let that marinate a little bit in there. All right. So we got Sam from Florida said loud and clear. Tillers, what's up? Let me know when you're gonna be around, Carlos. I've got a couple samples. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know, man. I should be down there in like the next couple of weeks, so I'll let you know. Been doing a lot of traveling, so I might have to travel a little more, but yeah, I'll definitely let you know, man, before I head down there. You ever hunt around Englewood Beach or Venice? I have not, Shakies, but thank you for getting on, man. Appreciate it. Cheers. I have not, man. I've been to California quite a few times, and unfortunately, it was before my bourbon time or my bourbon hunting time. Right? I was just in Santa Clara, I believe this time last year. Yeah, and I did a little bit of hunting, but in Santa Clara, but not around Englewood Beach or Venice Beach. I think you mean California. I think. Tore up 8 we hope you have a water. Yeah, exactly. New shaker weight. Yep. Bottle chug. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that much, I'll tell you guys. It was probably like a little bit, so don't give me too much credit. I'll be completely honest with you guys. It wasn't that much. No. Oh, you meant Cali. I don't know where Englewood Beach is, man. I know we have a Venice here, but I don't know where Englewood Beach. But no, the answer is no. I have not. I've passed by Venice just because I know it's on the West Coast here. Whether when I'm going down to South Florida or coming back up here, but I haven't hunted there. Are there any places that you recommend? Have you been there at all? Have you had good luck there? Let me know, because that would be interesting. Will you be at Gaspar's for the High West tasting? Yes, I will be. Next week, I will be there. So if you're gonna be there, Josh, we'll definitely see each other in person, man. That'll be cool. But yeah, I bought my ticket because all in all, I like High West, but yeah, I'm a little over them. But then I taste new stuff, and then I'm just like, okay, it brings me back to knowing why I initially liked West, right? Okay, they are one town. Your girlfriend. Oh, perfect, man. Yeah, Shaky. Let me Shaky's review. Let me know when you're gonna be down there, and we can definitely head down there, man. Venice isn't that far from me. Sort of. It's like an hour and a half, maybe. Cross one road and you're in the other town. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, man. All right. Oh, that's good to know because I didn't know where Englewood Beach was. I was like, are you talking about Cali, man? Tora, what do you say over here? Miss Bitcoin Day event in Naples. There's a good group in Tampa there too. Yeah, I know you're into the Bitcoin thing, man. I'm not that much into it, although I do have money invested in it. But yeah, that's for another time. All right, let's get started with this because I know this is what you guys want to see here. I'm not going to start in any particular order. I'm just going to grab them like how they are right here. Well, actually, this is the first one. I'll skip that one, and I'll go to this as my first one. Again, might hurt some feelings. Castle and Key. No. Now, to be fair, this is a 2022. This says released in 2022, but I didn't pop this. I didn't taste it until last year. And I think I tasted this like around May or June. And no, it was it just was not my jam. So let me know. Have you guys tasted Castle and Key? And this is the regular one, right? Because I obviously did not learn my lesson. Well, actually, I don't know if I bought it after or before I tasted this one, but I have the Weeder right over there. And yeah, I haven't popped that one, but after tasting this, I was like, no. I was like, I was dumb for buying that Weeder, let's say. But yeah, this has been here for about 8 months, I want to say. And that's as much as I've drank from it. And I have to add that all of these I re-tasted, right? I tasted it when I was recording that video because I just wanted to give it a fair shot. I'm like, should they still be on here other than the initial one? And the reason I did that, right, is because I'll call this bottle out, right? Barrel Hawk. Now, this is from a distillery here in Florida, Loaded Cannon. The reason that I gravitated toward it is because it said honey barrels. I love anything finishing like honey barrels, right? And when I first popped this, I was like, oh, this is bad, right? It was so watered down. And it was like, it wasn't cheap. It was like $90. I think it's like MGP juice. Finished in honey barrels. But I was disappointed. And that almost made this list until I went back and I tasted it again. The initial pop was very watered down and you can hardly taste any honey in it. And then afterwards, once it got some air in it, that's where all the honey came out. I call that like a light bee's knees. The bee's knees from a short barrel, that is like a light version of the bee's knees. So that one's a good one. I'll do a review on that one soon. But I went back and I tasted all of these right before I did this video, or I recorded the video. And yeah, these 8 are still on here, obviously. So this, I don't recommend to anybody, quite honestly. So let me know. Do you guys like Castle and Key? And Turup said 100% that Castle Key sucks. Terrible. I had the rye and the worst. Yeah. I think Castle and Key, Sam says, I think Castle and Key shows potential, but it's just super young. Yeah, that's probably the issue with it right now, right? And yeah, to Turup's point, it just tastes too medicine, and yeah, like you said, Sam, too freaking young. And it is only $50, I think I bought it for, but still, I would like my $50 back, quite honestly. So that's Castle and Key. That is not a banger. No. That's not a banger. All right. This one should be of no surprise because I've talked about this one before. And again, sorry if you like this. Sorry if you like Whistle Pig. So you might already know where I'm going. 6-year piggyback bourbon whiskey. No. This, quite honestly, I don't know how this is not drain poured yet, right? And I have given like maybe one sample away to somebody. And I actually offered the bottle to a few people and nobody wanted it. So it's still here in my bar. And I think I was about to drain pour it the other day. And then I offered it to somebody else and they're thinking about it. So I don't know. Again, I'm just surprised it's still here. And again, I think it's like $40-$50, something like that. So it's not like anything like extravagant, but still $40-$50. You tie this with the Castle and Key, that's like almost $100, if not $100 that I could have saved, right? So this is bad. And the reason I got this is because I have tasted some other Whistle Pigs and they were okay. You know, they were all right. Obviously, they were the more expensive ones, but they were okay. But that 6-year piggyback, no, that is not a good one. So we're going to get to one more, and then I'm going to open it up, bring people on because I want to taste that 1924. So RJ, you're up, buddy. Cheers. Sorry, I didn't say that before. All right. So honey is tricky to avoid. Medicine taste finish to me. Maple is better, bigly. Yeah, honey is tricky. I think a lot of people try to do that honey thing, and it just doesn't turn out good for them. But I will say that unfortunately, I compare everything to the bee's knees, right? I just think that is like one of the most perfect honey finished bottles that I've tasted, right? So everything that I taste for honey, I'm going to I'm going to compare it to that. So unfortunately, yeah, if it doesn't compare, yeah, then I won't like it, right? 100% lawn clippings and pesticides. Even the 10 years food. Yeah. So you're talking about the whistle pig, Torb. Yeah, man. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. I have a store pick with the Whistle Pig 6. I actually like the bottle I have. Okay. I mean, a store pick could be different, right? I mean, if a store does really good picks, then sure. But yeah, they're not that good. They're not good, or at least this 6 year is not good. And I've heard things about the Alfa Romeo that just came out, so I want to taste that, but I'm not going to fall into that trap and buy it or spend another $50 on doing that. So it just is what it is. But I'm glad you like your store pick, William. And like I said, it all depends on like the notes that the store actually picks. So maybe it was a good one, man. I got that from Gaspar's limited edition just for the Golden Pig pour. Okay. Josh Cousteau. So which one was that, Josh? So you got a special edition Whistle Pig. Was that the 6 year, the piggyback bourbon? Or was it the rye? I don't know. Let me know. 10-year Whistle Pig is worse because double price and just as crappy. Yep. I've tasted the 10 before, and I don't think I like that. Hey, what's up, Jake? Cheers, man. Thanks for getting on. Appreciate you coming on, man, and joining us for a little bit here. I'm going over the 8 bottles that I've totally hated in 2023. Right now, so far, we've done Castle and Key and Whistle Pig, piggyback 6 year bourbon. Horrible. Both of them. Bad. Free Bluey. So cheers, Free Bluey. Thanks for getting on. I appreciate it, man. Hey, 1924 Old Forester. So we do have the 1924 Old Forester. That is not what I'm talking about. Where is it? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Yeah, I'm gonna get RJ the Fed and anybody else that wants to hop on in the next minute or two, and we're going to have some 1924 while I'm going through the rest of my list. So yeah, stay tuned and watch. Also, a review is coming out soon on that. But go and watch RJ's live stream yesterday and review. So it'll be good. It's a good one as well. Jake, cheers all, or William Hall to Jake. R&R, Russell's R&R Reserve, 10 times better. Okay, is that Russell's Reserve? What's R&R Reserve? I think it's Russell's Reserve. But yeah. I don't think, oh no, at $20, 1.75. Yeah, then that's not Russell's Reserve. Barrel Dave, what's up, man? Cheers. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Cheers, brother. OGD 114, drinkable. All right, William. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see. I'm gonna try that. Before I either give away this bottle or drain pour it, I'm definitely gonna try it. But yeah, I I will tell you that I'm very on the fence about that. Let me take some of these bottles away. So guys, we killed a Willet, Black and Willet. Well, there was just a little bit left. Black and Willet and a Peerless Double Oak Store Pick from Gaspar's. We poured it in a Glen, and we're kind of doing like a little Franken blend. That's going to be towards the end, and I'm going to go back to that, see how that blend is. We're about to do the 1924 with RJ. But first, let me talk about one more, and then I'll open it up, and we'll go through the other 5 after that. So let's see. Whistle Pig limited edition pour spout 6-year rye. Okay, so I will tell you, Josh, I haven't tasted the rye of the 6-year piggyback. I just know that the bourbon is the one that I have, and I do not like that. So yeah. Then Jake said, I hated the Castle and Key, but never had the piggyback bourbon. Okay. And Jake, I do like some piggyback. Not piggyback, some Whistle Pig ryes. I've tasted some of them off and on. Okay. I will say the freaking one that I loved was, I think it was the Boss Hog 8, but I'm not going to give $600 for that. And now probably even more because you can hardly find that one. But the 10 right now is like $600 or $550 around there in my area, right? But yeah, Castle and Key, yeah, not good. And it sucks because I bought a weeder and tore up, don't ruin OGT 114 with that. All right. We got Major Zero on. I was about to cheers you with the bottle. Wow, so you guys already know what this bottle is, but we'll talk about that in a second. Cheers, Major Zero. Thanks for getting on, man. I appreciate you, Adam. Cheers. And with that, we're out of juice. So yeah, we'll definitely need to bring RJ on real quick. But first, well, hold on. Let me put the link there. So if anybody wants to hop on, I'm putting the link in the chat. And guys, before I go through this more, I'm doing a giveaway, right? So I didn't put it on there. Let me show this. So I am doing a giveaway. If anybody wants to join it, $5 gets you in. Obviously, 1 entry, $10, 2 entries, $3, 15. I mean, 3 entries, $15. And it's going to be a sample pack, right? We got 2 things that I'm giving away. A sample pack of, you can either choose one of these 8, or I'll choose some of the new things that I got. Some of the ones from the store haul video either today, or some of the things from the store haul video that I'm going to do for January. So I can let you know. If you win, I can let you know and get you your pick, or you can pick one of these 8 because you might like them, although I don't, right? Another thing I'm giving away, and I don't have it with me, I have to get it, is a rocks glass from none other than St. Augustine. So I'm going to give you the rocks glass and a 2-ounce pour of something, whatever you want. You can have a St. Augustine, one of the other ones, or you can pick something in my bar. But 2 giveaways, that's what they are. But first, RJ's in the background. RJ, I'm about to bring you on. Let me talk about this one first, because this wasn't like horrible, right? This is still drinkable. And this is St. Augustine. This is a local distillery here in St. Augustine, Florida. They have a few different offerings. This is their toasted finish. But the reason that I put it on here, again, it's not bad, but it's not worth $90. When this first came out, it was like $85 or $86. And then now they're bringing the price down to like $76 or $72. Still not freaking worth it. You're telling me this is like a $50, maybe $60 bottle? But yeah. So I won't say this is like a worse pour, but for the money, it totally is. And if anybody wants a sample of this, I can send it out, obviously. But if you win, or one of the other St. Augustines, right? But it's not bad. And I like my toasted bourbons, but it's not worth the money. So that is what it is. That one was a fast one because, again, it's not that bad. All right, RJ. If you're ready, I'm going to bring you on, brother.
What's going on?
Not much, man. I've been getting antsy to taste this 1924, man. So you told me not to pour it without
you. Yeah, I saw you pour it. I had already typed it, but you hadn't read it yet before you typed it.
I know, man. I was like, oh, man.
One of your subscribers was commenting. Josh was saying about the limited edition piggy one that he's talking about. He was talking about a pour spout. It's actually on the box. It says it's a pour snout. It's a little pig topper that the liquid goes through the pig's mouth.
Oh,
I know
okay.
exactly what he's talking about. It's like a gift set.
Oh, okay. Kind of like the old elk with the elk on the top and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. And quite honestly, if somebody likes Whistle Pig, that's not bad, man. Especially the rye. Like I said, this is the bourbon, and I don't like it at all. But some of the ryes are all right. Not gonna say
I had it in here. I have the Whistle Pig 10-year rye that I haven't opened, but I was given it as a gift for my dad for Christmas. So I'll try the rye.
Okay. So you gave it to your dad as a gift?
No, he gave it to me as a gift. It's just in the other room. It's the rye. I haven't opened it yet, though.
Okay. And it's that 6-year one, the piggyback?
The 10-year one. The 10-year one.
The 10-year. Okay. I tasted a 10-year one. I don't know if it was the regular one or a store pick one. Definitely wasn't my jam. But yeah, man, pop it. Let me know what you think about it. Because I don't know. Whistle Pig is kind of like a hit or miss for me. So
the only other Whistle Pig that I have, it's a sample. I have the Boss Hog 9, the Siren. I've got two 2-ounce samples of that. So,
dude, the Boss Hogs are really good. I mean, I've tasted the 8, and somebody just gave me a taste of the 10. 10 was really good.
The 10, the Commandment one, is sitting at the Total Wine, but they want like $640 for it. It's just. I understand that like that is actually the going rate for that bottle, but that's just so much freaking money for a bottle that I've never even tried.
It is, man. It's crazy. And I found it. So at my Total Wine, there's one sitting in the shelf as well. And it's like that. It's either like $550 or $600, something like that. But
I want to say it's in the $600s. It just seems so much money for a bottle.
I know.
That I've never tried.
I know, man, but even after once you reach $500, that's like different level for me, man. I don't know. That's way over my budget.
$250, $300 is kind of like my absolute max.
$5,300.
$250 to $300.
Oh, okay. I was like, what you mean, man? Yeah, $250 to $300. Yeah, I think that's a good.
That's kind of where I cap out. Like it's got to be something super special, super tatery for me to even consider.
Yeah, I'm on your same boat, man. I'll pay $250 for something like the birthday bourbon, not the birthday bourbon, the cowboy bourbon. It's like $250.
Speaking of that, I showed that on the live. I actually have that.
Yeah, man. Which one? The hazmat one?
Yeah, I got it the other day.
Oh, nice, man. It's
the same
good.
Day I got the Old Forester 1924. We got we got the cowboy bourbon, the hazmat one.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. Nice, but you haven't popped it yet, right? Have you tasted it at all?
I've had a sample of the 2022, the non-hazmat one.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to wait and crack this one for my birthday.
Nice. When's your birthday?
It's in April.
Okay.
So I figured because, I'm in Texas, it's cowboy. I wear a cowboy hat. We got the Texas flag.
Exactly.
Only suitable to crack it during a live stream for my birthday.
Yep. No, man, it's that's a good one to crack for your birthday, man. I haven't cracked mine yet. So I have the 2022, I have the 2023 one. I haven't cracked it, but I've tasted it at like bottle shares, and it is good, man.
I just think it's crazy how the 2022 release, like how low of a proof point it's still high proof. I'm not saying it's low proof, but low proof compared to the hazmat one.
Yeah, it's like 134.8.
Yeah, it's like somewhere around there. It's like less than 135, and then it's like all of a sudden now we got like almost 141.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I wonder what they're gonna do with the 2024 one now.
Yeah.
And I think the cowboy bourbon, I think it's one that I'm gonna keep buying every year. I mean, until I find a bad one. I don't know. You know how people say that about Bookers, that they're like, I haven't bought a Booker since whatever, because the last one I had was bad. Until I find a bad cowboy bourbon, I'm gonna keep buying it. Oh, nice, man.
I buy them. I like them.
Oh, you don't like them?
I do like them. I buy them.
Okay. Yeah, man. Me too, man. I try to buy all of them. I had a really bad luck in 2022. I couldn't find. I think I only scored one in 2022.
I just hate how the prices are slowly going up because I hear people still paying as low as 85 to 90. I don't ever see them for less than like 100, 105.
Well, here you will, man. If you do it to like a Sam's Club or a Costco, like that's where they have it. But you have to like obviously you have to get lucky and be there at the
So
right place.
in Texas, grocery stores can't sell it, and the liquor store associated with Costco is called WB. But because the state law it has to be separate, so it's like a privately owned liquor store that just basically shares the Costco parking lot. So even when they get stuff, they don't have the same deals that Costco has.
Oh, damn.
It's tough to find them there because even then, like you're still paying like 110, 115 for them when Costco would typically have like the best prices of like $85.
Yeah. Like
the
here,
comment you have highlighted that says rich and rare, that was referring to when the guy said R&R for $20 for the 1.75.
tore up. Yeah.
It's like cheap Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I was like, no, that's not Russell's Reserve.
No, it's pretty terrible.
Castle and Key and Blade and Bow came out completely flat on me. You know what, William? I haven't tasted Blade and Bow yet. Because of that, right? It's been so many mixed reviews that I just haven't been wanting to spend that money. So I'll take your word for it there, man.
Beryl Dave's asking us about our thoughts on Bond Stone. Have you had Bond Stone? Because he's asking me like I've had it. I haven't had Bond Stone before. Have you?
Who's asking that? I haven't had Bond Stone, so I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is. Beryl Dave said Bond Stone, though. Maybe it's some Texas whiskey that I know nothing about.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go up there real quick. Randy, what's up, man? Cheers. Oh, hold up. So, did you already drink the 1924 or no?
Yeah, I'm drinking it in a rocks glass.
All right. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having me out.
Yeah, man. Thanks for getting on. Cheers.
I guess that's my question for you too. Is how much did you pay for your 1924?
130.
I paid 130 as well. Okay, so we're right there in the same ballpark.
Yeah, they released it here, and some places were already charging like 150, 180. I got lucky.
Someone in chat said they saw one for 150 and passed on it. So
yeah, I mean, quite honestly, I'm on like some secondary sites, and they were the lowest I saw was like 180, 185. I wouldn't do that.
Secondary on the bottle is about 215. So
yeah, some people, I've seen that. Yeah, I was thinking, and I was on the fence about the 150, but when I found this one, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm taking.
It's definitely a tater bottle, and I have some insight on Texas. They're only distributing 200 cases to the entire state of Texas.
Yeah, here
so all of Total Wine, they just dropped theirs, and every Total Wine only got a single bottle of it.
Oh crap! Well, that's the thing, man. Here, I think I heard that they only got like 80 cases in the whole state of Florida, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I drove an hour to that liquor store just to get mine, and I didn't even know if I was going to be getting it.
Yeah, well, I got lucky because so my wife is traveling, so I had to take her down to the airport. I'm 30 minutes from the airport, but that liquor store was right next to the airport, so it was like a win-win type of thing. So Randy, thanks for getting on, man. Appreciate it. So is Knob Creek 18 hard to find? Yeah. I mean, I could still every now and then I run into it, but you're gonna be expecting like at the minimum like 165 is what my Total Wine has it at. But then when you go to some of these other stores, they have it like 200 plus, right? I think a great price for it. I think it was like 130 or 135 for mine.
18, that's insane. That's good.
Yeah. Well, it was at Sam's Club. So again, right place, right time, and that's what they had it at, you know. But Total Wine, I think usually has it at 165. That's what I've seen. So yeah, I guess that's what I see it for. So if you're fine with spending that 165, yeah. I like the 18. What do you think about it, man? I think it's good.
I did a video on the entire Knob Creek lineup. That video actually did quite well. I had the 9, 12, and then a sample of the 15 and the 18.
Yeah.
The issue I have with the 15 and 18 is the price point for what you get. So when you talk about the 9, it's cheap, it's Jim Beam, it's a mixer, but you can drink it neat. The 12 is kind of like that sweet spot where you can find it on the shelf pretty regularly. In fact, Total Wine had it today for $61.99, which is a great price for the 12. And I think it's one of the best bangs for the buck in that price range. But then when you jump from the 12 to the 15 and the 18, like not only is the price like significantly higher, but the rarity and the allocation, like trying to find that bottle and track it down is just that much greater. And I don't think it's worth the hunt or the cost.
Yeah. And you know what? And that's how I feel. Oh, Williams on. Hey, Williams.
Hey,
Cheers,
Williams
brother.
here.
How you doing, man? Thanks for getting on. I think we can't hear you, William. I think you're on mute. No.
Can't hear you. Maybe your mic's muted directly or input's muted.
I like what Jake said here. OGD 114 fixes everything.
Drizzo's in chat. Gotta say cheers to that guy. That guy's the whole reason why we were able to get the 1924 in the first place.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks for getting on, man. Appreciate it. Adam, get on, man. Randy James, cool. Thanks. Store next to me has it at 175.
I think for 175, if you haven't had it before, like it's a good bottle to have on the shelf for sure.
Yeah, and if
it's
you
just one of those that I don't think it was as enjoyable as it should have been for the price.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, so I bought that KC18 and it's good, but it's only 100 proof. Yeah. I would rather have 3 of these.
Yeah, all the Knob Creeks, the regular ones, not the selects, they're all 100 proof. The 9, the 12, the 15, and the 18, they're all 100 proofs. The select is different than the 9 select.
This is 120, and this bottle has so much more flavor.
They'll sit on the shelf here too, which is funny because the 12 will sell out, but the 9 select will sit on the shelf here.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like the selects are like the different. That's when people do like the different barrel picks, right? So every now and then, you obviously you find different ones, and it's slightly a different taste, right? Like I think I have, what is it, like 2 or 3, and then Big Vic, he sent me what he calls the beam tack. That I guess some pick that they did, like I think like Drams and Porch or something like that did, and that thing is really good. So totally better than the other picks that I have here of that select, right? And not saying that they're bad, but
I just realized you're talking about your top-hated whiskeys. When did you get your H. Derringer that's on the shelf behind you? Because that's one of my absolute worst whiskeys that I got last year.
But you got a cool gun with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm afraid to put the cork in it because, like Brizzle said, and I'm going to say it too, they put the synthetic cork with the crystal topper in it for shipping, but the actual cork that dries out was not in the bottle to stay wet. So when you put the dry cork in there, what did you expect? Do I need to like moisten the cork up before I use it?
Basically, that's what you're supposed to do.
Just drop it, soak it before you put it in.
Yeah, right. Just turn it around. Man, I got that thing for like $80, and that should be on here actually because I did taste it in 2023, but I'm just being lazy and I don't want to take it out of there. So
I can take mine out and show it and hold it up if you want to spotlight me. I got mine beside me.
All right, cool. But yeah, that definitely should be on this list because that was bad.
I had to pick up another bottle because I've gone through the other one so quick. Doing
what is that? Mix top floor?
The full proof.
The full proof. Oh, nice, man. Yeah. So you know what? We're gonna do that as like the honorable mention because I didn't want to move stuff and get this out of here, but that is a horrible.
It smells like a gin, and they call it an MGP whiskey that they did their own distillate and like aging to it or whatever they said they did to it. Yeah. And whatever they did, it made it taste like a gin and smell like a gin. And I'm like, this is disgusting. This is supposed to be.
Look at that stopper. I mean that.
Well, it makes an awesome bottle, right? Like a decanter or whatever. But it's just bad. I think to me, from what I remember, it was like Pine Sol, and dirty mop water. That's what I remember about it. And I'm like, this is disgusting. But yeah, that was bad.
I haven't brought myself the drain port yet.
No, I'm gonna eventually. I just have to. You know what? I just got this app called. Somebody told me about the whiskey shelf app or whatever that you can like. It manages like your infinity bottle, like how much you actually pour into it and stuff like that, which you can do yourself as well. But I guess it just makes it easier. So I might drain pour that and just do like an infinity bottle there.
That's what I wanted it for, but then I had this forbidden bottle that we cleaned off, and like I think this is a way cooler bottle for an infinity bottle than the H. Derringer.
Yeah,
I could put a rope around the neck of the bottle too, so it could be fancy like the H. Derringer too.
That is a pretty cool bottle.
So I'm a verified hoarder, and I keep everything regardless of whether I like it or not, and then I just try to mix other stuff with it and see if I can come up with something that's good. But
I just find it hard to mix with something that tastes like a gin if I'm mixing whiskeys. Like I could probably mix it with other liquors.
So William, to that. So what was like? Do you remember the worst bottle that then you mixed and it changed it completely? The worst bottle you've had that you mixed it and it changed it completely. And sorry to put you on the spot. I don't know if you would remember, man.
Right now, off the top of my head, no. I'd have to go back and look at my notes. The worst bottle that I mixed. Let me think about that for a second.
All right, no worries. CH, thanks for getting on. Appreciate you. Yeah, the 1924. Yeah, I get it, man. I mean, it's just something that you just gotta. Are you gonna do it or are you not? And I get it. At 150. Yeah, I think that would have been
a fantastic bottle.
It is, but that would have been the top of my limit.
It's literally comparable on price point though to birthday bourbon. When you think about it that way, it's not like worth the hype. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that apparently in a couple of months, supposedly it should be available everywhere. At least that's what everybody's saying, but who knows?
It's just the problem I have. It's like it's part of the Whiskey Row series, and all the other ones from the Whiskey Row series are very cheap. That's funny that you're holding that bottle up, William. I actually got that as a gift from my dad for Christmas. When I tried the little 50 milliliter pour of that for my advent calendar, I hated it.
I have not found a Four Roses yet that I like. Sorry, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people like them, and that's fine. But
I haven't liked Four Roses either. I can agree. I've had the small batch select. They're cheap entry level one. It's in the different shape bottle as well. I haven't tried their barrel strength ones, but
I have mixed this with so many different things, trying to come up with something that I can at least drink it.
Nothing makes it drinkable, does it?
No, that is something that you want to like drain pour. You can't fix that one, huh?
So far, I have not, but I've got a lot of other bottles to try. Now, I did get this.
Is that the barrel strength?
What's the mash bill and what's the floor? I want to know all that.
OBSF, 11 years, 4 months, and it is 123.2 proof.
What floor?
Hey, what's up, Mark?
How's it going, floor in the Rick House?
Here you go. Cheers, man.
Where does it say that on here? I have no idea.
There should be like a spot where it'll have like a 1 through 6 on it for the Rick House, like the floor in which it was in there. Does it not have one on there?
This was a pick, so
I don't think the pick would be any different because like they had OESKs that were floor 6 on the Total Wine when I went in there.
It says 76-5 barrel.
That's the barrel. They don't have the floor on there. Okay, well if it's a pick, maybe it doesn't have the floor on it. I don't know, man. I'm new to the game.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't opened it because I couldn't get past this, so I haven't wasted my time opening this.
So look up the clout behind that. There's some people who are very knowledgeable on the Four Roses, the single barrel picks. The letters actually mean something that like talk about the mash bill. So they'll tell you whether it's supposed to be like spicy or sweet, smooth or whatever. Yeah. And then that kind of gives you an idea on what the flavor profile of that bottle should be. And then the higher age statements typically are desirable, and the higher floor, if yours has the floor, obviously you didn't see it on yours.
So RJ, what were you saying? What were you asking William to look for?
There should be like a floor on there for like what floor in the Rick House that bottle was barreled on. It should be like some kind of letters dash, and the dash number should be like a 1 through 6. It should be.
Yeah, I got a barrel number 76-5H. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Warehouse number.
Warehouse. So what was the warehouse number?
RS.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I got warehouse TN.
Mr. Great Shot Mark, he's over here doing the over the head too. I mean, I don't know enough about Four Roses either. I just know that like
Yeah.
4-6
It's Four Roses. It's Kentucky. It's good bourbon. Drink it.
Well, you say good bourbon, but just like William was saying, I haven't found a Four Roses that I like.
No, I like a lot of them. I think they're pretty good.
It's better than
I like
Balcones.
Turkey a little bit better, but you know.
It's better than Balcones.
Well, now I have a few Balcones I can change your mind with.
I like Balcones
granted,
because I'm in Texas, but the Balcones that I've had, some of them are hit or miss.
Exactly. You know, I'm in Texas too. I'm down here by Austin, so you know, Balcones is a couple hours north of me, but
it's closer to
some
me.
of it's really
I'm
good.
in Southside Arlington, and it's in Waco for the distillery, so I know it's closer to me.
Okay.
Than you, but I've never been to a distillery, guys. I was supposed to go the other day, and my buddies canceled, and we're rescheduling.
Balcones does have a little bit of a Texas funk.
Texas funk. That's what they call it. Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah, certain ones. Most of them, I guess. You're
just saying, don't say anything about Balcones. Okay, man. I told you the Balcones that somebody sent me.
Certain ones are really good. I like the Lineage and
the Lineage
Rumble.
is good. I like the Lineage.
There's some good Balcones. Quite honestly.
Oh yeah.
They have some that is called
I have to say that
Texas because it's not a whiskey or a bourbon, and there's some that are hazmat. Those are the ones I'm chasing.
Yeah, I'm the one that I like more of the 130-ish, 125, 130-ish proof ones.
Yeah,
those are the better ones.
All right, so Mark, I'll re-preface my statement and say that all the ones that I've had, I don't like.
Okay.
Now, have I had them all? No, I have not.
Oh no, they got a bunch. Jeez.
Yeah, so Garrison Brothers was kind of the same way. I didn't care for those. Yeah, but when I got that Garrison Brothers Cowboy, I got a couple samples of that. Freaking fantastic!
It was good, man.
And it changed my mind completely with Garrison Brothers.
To each his own. I didn't care for it.
But have you tasted all like the special releases, Mark?
Not all of them, no. I mean, I have a few different ones. I have some peated Balcones. I don't know if you've ever tried that.
I have.
I have the. Oh yeah, it's peaty. No, don't let it fool you. You think, oh, it's Texas peated. No, bullshit. It's peated. It's nice. Good.
That's nice, William.
Now, what's it, Lefroy? Lower? Oh, I love that one. That's a good bottle. Now, the Lefroy 10, don't like it at all. I have the Cardis. I've tried that one. That's really good too.
Bottle. That's a good bottle.
But those aren't like the 10. The 10 has got that weird Band-Aid. Yeah, iodine, nasty note to it. Oh, it's freaking horrible. I just, I love peat, but not that one. For some reason.
We were talking about this 1924. I think another issue that I have with it is that it's 100 proof.
Yeah, that's kind of cheesy.
And I saw that on SLB Drinks the other day. Like, they did mention like they hated that the proof was only 100 proof.
The price is part of the issue just because it's a whiskey row series and it's like double the price of the other whiskey row series.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that's a 10-year-old age stated whiskey, which is that part makes it good that it's a 10-year stated, but the price.
Yeah, but come on.
Oh my goodness.
Give us a little bit, at least like the 1920 where it's 115 proof.
Yeah, 115.
Come on.
Yeah.
A few more proof points is not going to hurt your bottom dollar that much.
1920 is 115 proof.
I mean, geez. Yeah. Come on, it's Old Forester. It ain't like they don't have a bunch of juice laying around in the rick house. Jeez, come on.
Question for Carlos, because your video concept was the top hated whiskeys of 2023. What's your top hated whiskey of your entire collection?
Mine?
Huh.
Oh, I got it. Easy.
I want to see the top hated of your guys' collection, regardless of what year you got it, because I'm curious on what is the absolute worst. Like, I don't even own that bottle anymore because I drained poured it. So
I've got it, but
I mean, I can
just
tell
because
you,
I haven't drain poured it.
I could tell you one that I totally drain poured. That would have to be it. Tire Fire. Okay.
It should be a drain pour, but I want others to experience the horrible that this is.
Does that say Tire Fire?
Yeah, Tire Fire.
Tire Fire
now,
whiskey.
To be honest, ASW, they have one that's called.
That's from ASW, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Fiddler
Georgia Heartwood is awesome.
Yeah. The Fiddler that I had.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic bottle.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God, that's great. Excuse me. I need to get another bottle of that. And then I saw this one, and I'm like, hey, it's peated. I love peat. I'll try this one. Yeah. No. Oh, it's horrible. It's nasty. Oh my God. It's just so bad. But I haven't even sampled it out to other people because it's so bad, you know.
Yeah. So Mark,
yes, sir.
Well, Mark Emenecker, sorry, Mark. Great, Mr. Great Shot. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Mark. No, Four Roses is not a hated bottle of mine. We were talking about it because William doesn't seem to like Four Roses, but that's not on my list, by the way. We were just looking at the single barrel strings. And I haven't gone through my whole list yet, so you're still in time. I only went through like 3 bottles. We still got 5 more to go. So talking about that real quick, RJ, on your question, that's here right now, I would have to say the 6-year piggyback bourbon.
That's your absolute worst?
No. I'm saying out of these 8.
Out of those 8, okay.
The H. Derringer was really bad, and one that I had to drain pour, like I absolutely drain poured it, was but I don't think that really counts because I think it was going to be bad anyway. It was Curveball, that barbecue whiskey. That thing was just, and I did it for a live stream. That's really
I have clarification, by the way. I forgot to follow up with you guys. I pulled up the picture. This is the bottle that was at Total Wine. So when you look at the barrel number, the dash and then the number, that is the floor on which it was sitting in the rick house. So mine says barrel number 37-6. The -6 is the floor 6 in the rick house.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. How many floors are in the warehouse?
6. There's 6, total 6. So his is -3. So his is the 3rd floor in the rick house. 6 is the highest.
Oh, better spot then. Hotter than a rick house in Kentucky is going to be a damn lot hotter.
Yeah, so mine that I was looking at that I passed on was OESK, which is one of the most desirable mash bills. It was 9 years, 4 months, and the reason why it was lower on the age statement is because mine was 4.6.
Yeah,
but I passed on it. They wanted like 125. I couldn't do it.
So Adam says that Willet Postil should be on everybody's list. So
it wasn't that bad. I had
it. It isn't though.
It wasn't my favorite.
You have the one with the black label. You have the one with the black ribbon on it. I think that's the newer one.
I had the little mini. I had a 50 ml.
Okay.
So, but I had that, and I was like, it's
here you
not
go.
that bad.
Make it 0.
The Willet Postil.
There's my bottle of Willet. And notice how much is out of it.
That's more than you need.
Yeah, that's all I needed to go. This is horrible. I'm not trying it again.
You know, it wasn't as bad as people say. In my opinion. I wouldn't buy it again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of other bottles of Willet stuff. Noah's Mill and Rowan Creek. Yeah, didn't care for either one of them.
Hey,
I mean, they're mainly full bottles.
Yeah,
it's just a personal preference.
Yeah, exactly.
Basil Hayden toast.
Yeah, that I totally agree with you, Drizzle. Basil Hayden, this thing was bad.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason I still have that there is kind of like what you said, Mark. I want others to experience it.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I had one like that too. That I
for a beginner palate, the regular Basil Hayden, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's light. It's light. It's not a whole lot. You're not going to get much out of it, you know. Yeah. So it's decent for that.
That is
but
true.
for us that have been around for a little bit, I mean, look. If you have, a decent amount of stuff, then
I love your setup. I love your setup.
Hey, check out my underneath the bar there. I just put up some
lights.
Hold on, let me solo you out, Mark.
It's got some lights.
I just put some barnwood underneath the bar.
Oh,
looks
nice.
Good.
Now I still need to get more lighting and everything else up on the rest of it, and I'm going to put up some more shelves over there in that corner. But it's coming along.
Yeah, it looks
good. And then all that, I'm going to take all that crap out too. Got my recliner there.
Looks good so far, Mark.
It's coming along.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
Hold on, let me.
But Yeah, Basil Hayden's, it's okay for a beginner sort of thing. And that's one of the whiskeys that I liked, back in the day. I don't own a bottle now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 2 bottles that I just absolutely hate. One was an Oaken Eden with the French stave on the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
And the more that thing sat, the worse it got. And my God. I mean,
do you remember which one it was, William? Was it like the
Oaken Eden French stave? I think I still actually have the bottle. I just don't. I buried it so deep that I don't ever want to see it.
That was the distillery I was going to go to. Is my first distillery, by the way.
It's below the bar now.
And then my mom got me this, and I hope she's not watching.
Cherry vanilla bourbon, St. Elmo.
St. Elmo.
Never
heard of it.
So there's a steakhouse, St. Elmo's of downtown Indianapolis. Great steakhouse, freaking awesome food, and they have great mixed drinks. They do. And this is supposedly what they use for something they call a Elmo Cola. Now, to drink this just by itself, no. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Find something to mix this with. But
yeah.
It'll put you in a sugar coma. Flat out.
Damn.
I mean, it's just. So I've had this bottle for over a year. And you can see where it's at. So
yeah, she's almost below the shoulder.
Right? Almost. I'm letting it open up.
Missed it by that much.
Hey, Beach Stand Bourbon, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. And awesome,
hey,
awesome
Marty.
that you joined Baker's live on Saturday, man. And you have a channel, so everybody go and check out Beach Sand Bourbon. I'll check that out too. I'll definitely check that out, man. So thank you for getting on. All right, guys. Let me get into the 4th one now. So
Whiskey Nose sent you some money too before you get in that 4th one.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, Marty's in the chat.
You gotta at least say hi to the guy.
What's up, Marty? How's it going? Cheers, even though I'm out of the 1924.
I just kept pouring up more 1924.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep pouring it. Hey, thanks so much, Marty.
Cheers.
I appreciate it, man. Cheers.
I found that Oaken Eden bottle.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll sing you.
Dang, it's getting even darker.
Oaken Eden's interesting on how they
wheat
do
and
their
fire.
picks.
Okay.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I think you need to get this fire out of it.
I just need to pour it down the drain. What I need to do.
So I have this one, William.
I'm not going to waste my time.
Hold on a second. I have this one that I'm actually doing a little experiment on. So I have the Bourbon Inspire Toasted Oak. This is currently my infinity bottle. I want to know if that thing is really going to do anything to it. So I don't know. I guess I'll check it out in a couple of months. It's already been in there for almost 2 years now.
Dang.
So we'll see. We'll see what that actually does. Will it make it better? Will it make it worse? Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Exactly.
I wish you the absolute best of luck. I hope you didn't waste a bunch of whiskey.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, that's all like the scraps, basically. All right, so Claremont Steep. That's a bad one.
Yikes.
And you know, I feel bad for this, right? Because I actually got this at a tasting from Jim Beam. Freddie No actually signed it. The way that he spoke was like either he's an awesome salesman or he's like really passionate about this particular whiskey. So it could be a little bit of both, or he's just amazing at talking. But this thing is bad. Like it really is. And it's just too much barley. Way too much barley. So yeah, this thing, yeah. So if anybody wants a sample of this thing, I will send that out completely. Definitely not worth the $65 that they charge.
I'm not going to make you waste
a full 2-ounce sample of that one, huh?
Huh?
Definitely a full 2-ounce sample of that whiskey.
Yeah. You want one, Mark?
No, thank you.
Why would you waste postage on that?
That is true. That is
just
true.
because, you know, different people have different palates.
Well,
somebody might really like it, you know.
I gave this
I feel bad. like drain pouring stuff. Like I'm telling you, this pig, I tried to give it away to a bunch of people, and nobody wanted it. Right? There is one guy that might want it because he's kind of new to bourbon. So I was like, come and try it. If you like it, take the bottle.
Well, did you take it to any of your you get-togethers with your guys down there? And nobody had like a little taste, and nobody liked it.
Oh no,
yours is Carlos. You've got the bourbon. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the bourbon.
Yeah, because this is a rye. Store pick.
Okay. Now I haven't tasted the rye.
I really do like this bottle. I really do like this bottle.
No, that's good, man. I haven't tasted the rye. This is just the bourbon.
Town, they do some really good picks.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking about this freaking Whistle Pig. I'm gonna go grab my Whistle Pig 10-year rye and fresh crack it and review it right here in front of you guys. I'll be right back.
RJ, I want to see you whip out the Boss Hog.
Go, RJ, go.
I can do that too. I have a sample of that. I'll pop that too.
Hey, thanks so much, Adam. I appreciate it, man. You're going to bed. And all right, William. I guess you'll be getting the winnings if Adam wins. There you go, man.
There you go. Awesome.
Nice. Have a good night, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, I need to pick out something else to pour here. Get one more pour, and I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you getting on, Mark. Let's
hang out with you.
Yeah, man.
There it is.
All right, RJ. I want you to crack that. Let us know how it is.
Oh, I apologize if y'all can hear the rain.
We didn't struggle with the plastic this time. We got the plastic off.
There you go.
Canada.
It sounded like a cannon. That's probably one of the best pops I've ever had. All right, 10-year rye, 100 proof.
Hey, what's up, Tater Don? Cheers, man.
It doesn't have a strong rye smell, which is actually interesting. Or oaky smell to it. That's actually not bad. That's a pretty mild rye. Not a lot of spice to it, not a lot of oakiness to it. Honestly, kind of flat. It does have like a wood finish to it that's like the from the oak, but it's not like a dominant, overpowering oakiness that I normally get.
Gotcha.
There's really not a whole lot of sweet notes. There's like maybe like a vanilla or caramel flavor, but it's very, very subjective. It's like it's not like in my face. I mean, I don't know if I'd go to my way to buy this, but as a gift, this was fantastic.
And how much is that? Is that like the almost $100 or the $100 one?
I don't think so. Let me look it up.
Or is that the 12-year that I'm thinking about?
The 12-year I know is definitely more expensive. They also have a 15-year that my dad almost got me the 15-year, by the way.
Yeah.
Let me look it up because I really don't know the price on it because it was given to me as a gift.
Hey, thanks so much, Drizzle. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
So read that one. He had poured that bottle up, that 1928. That is one of 2 bottles that are left in Texas that he knows about. And that stuff is literally like freaking amazing. It's so old.
Bacata 1928?
Yeah. I had a special pour at his restaurant, and holy cow, was that amazing. I had to sit there and milk that mini glen of that. Like, I didn't want to waste a single drop of it, because if you wanted to get a bottle of that, like, first off, you'd have to find someone that still had one because they don't make it anymore. And that bottle probably goes for about $10,000.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
It was no joke, and he poured it up for me. I was like, holy cow, this is crazy.
Oh, damn.
So that Whistle Pig 10-year rye small batch is like a $77 bottle. So it's definitely not a cheap bottle. It's pretty good, though.
Okay.
I think the oldest Canadian I got's the old Dragon Bones.
Is it worth the 70-80, you think?
You know, it's not the single barrel or a rye that William's holding up because his is a pick. But yeah, you know, for what it is, I think it's good. I think it's good.
This is what again? Oh, okay.
I got this off of 210.90.
Oh, 210.90?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Nice. That's cool. And it's good? You've tasted it, William?
I'll be honest with you, I don't remember. It was open when I got it. Okay, so it's a bottle that Todd had that he didn't want, so he threw it in. So it was already open, and I know I've tasted it, but I'm not gonna swear to the condition in which I tasted it. So,
if anyone's gonna be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you need a place to stop by, guys, Barrel and Bones. Drizzo, who's in chat right now, I'll let him say his name in chat if he wants to give out his name. That's
Drizzo's restaurant.
Barrel and Bones. He's got a restaurant out there. That's where I first met him face to face through Adam's Discord, by the way. Funny, you think you know guys in Texas, but I had to meet him through Adam from Tennessee before I could meet up with him. But Barrel and Bones in the Colony. It's called the Colony.
Oh, I know where that is.
He put it in chat, so I'll say his name. His name is Jeff. So Jeff from the channel Drizzo. He does have a YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of different stores, but the one in the Colony is the one that he basically manages and operates.
Dang, Drizzo, 270 bourbons on the wall.
Damn,
Way to go, brother.
He has some crazy pictures. If you guys are a part of Discord and you're in Adam from Major Zero's Discord, there's pictures in the Dallas tab. So if you go to the hashtag Dallas, scroll up a ways because we're all talking. We're all from Texas, so we talk a lot. You'll see pictures of his restaurant, and he has an amazing selection of whiskey. And a lot of those whiskeys are Texas whiskey, which is awesome to see. But then he also has some very allocated bottles there too, whether it be scotches, tequilas, or bourbons.
Damn.
I've really gotten into Scotch and Irish there lately.
Yeah, I have to check that out.
He poured up. It's a bottle called Natterjack. I have a box. I don't have a bottle. Let me grab the box though, so you can see the picture.
hey Mark.
Yes, sir.
It's an Irish whiskey.
Oh, nice, Victoriana.
Is that the 15 year?
Irish whiskey. It's got a toad on it.
Is that the 15 year?
This is 12, I think, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Jack Irish. I've never heard of that one.
So the Natterjack, if you can get the cash strength, that's the one I tried. It is phenomenal.
So that's an Irish whiskey? Damn.
It's an Irish whiskey, and it actually is good. I don't normally talk highly about Irish whiskeys. I love that one, and I will be picking up a bottle of the cash strength.
I just picked up a bottle of the Dark Silky Irish. It's quite good. It's peated.
Then he said, Insolito Extra Añejo dropping in February. Okay. So what do you guys think about Saints Alley? Tore Up is asking.
I haven't tried it yet.
No. So I know it's from Iron Root Republic, which if you ask me, first off, I like Iron Root Republic. I like the Harbinger. It's one of my favorite Texas whiskeys.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Iron Root Harbinger?
Harbinger.
Yeah, Harbinger.
I
don't know. I say Harbinger.
Harbinger. Okay, because that's the one Dave Vogelsang was telling me that I should get from their lineup. Because he said it's one of the best. I haven't tried it yet, and it sits on the shelf.
I've got it.
A couple variants.
Yeah.
It's up there somewhere.
So this is the 90 proof, but they also have a 115 proof.
So the 115 proof, it has like a black label. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Yeah, they're both good, man.
Which one would you get? Would you get the 115 proof or would you get the 90 proof if you could only have one?
So you don't like Texas whiskeys.
William's saying thumbs up. He wants higher proof.
Yeah, but you don't
it's
like.
Not that I don't like Texas whiskey. It's
right?
just the whiskeys I had at the point, and I'm gonna bash it right now. That Still Awesome single barrel cash strength that I had. That was a store pick from Total Wine.
There you go.
I gave that to my buddy to give out as a party game pour, as a punishment pour because it was that bad. But I've had several Texas whiskeys since then. Absolutely.
This is the 115 proof.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one that I see in store the most.
Yeah, Harbinger.
I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them, honestly.
Only 36 months old.
Jeff from Drizzo saying I haven't sat at his bar long enough to become a true Texan. He wants me to drink more.
And that one's like $50. Like the 90 proof is like 35. So for the price, man, you can't go wrong with any of them.
Either one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stick with a lot of Still Austin stuff too. I've got a bunch of their stuff.
Damn,
I had their blue corn, their bottle,
so much,
man.
I appreciate it. In it to win it, William. All right, man. Cheers, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, that blue corn was quite good. The red corn I really liked.
I really liked it, but it's like $88. It's kind of expensive.
Well, the red corn sold out, right?
$80.
The red corn,
corn's
I've
gone.
never seen the red corn. It sold out immediately.
Well,
I've got a bottle of that still, but
my Total Wine started having it now. But it's the first time that I've seen it here.
Total Wine's kind of on my shit list, I'll be honest. Like, I had 130,000 points with them last year, and the only bottle I can show for it is a freaking bottle of beer from Black Tuesday from the breweries.
Man, I'm still not even getting on any of their emails for their drops, like their allocated drops.
I get emails, but the thing is, it's like, sorry, you didn't win. But they were supposed to send out an email saying, hey, thank you for being a Grand Reserve member. Here's your consolation prize, basically, and offer you a bottle. And people were posting those on Facebook, so I know what people were getting. I didn't get an email. I had 130,000 points last year. I'm already at 35,000 points this year, and we're still in January.
Yeah. Well, here, like a few of the people in the bottle club, they're getting those emails like, hey, come pick up your bottle. Like, these are the emails that they're getting, and I've yet to see any email like that.
I'm about done with Total Wine, and I spent, I don't want to say it out loud because my wife might be listening, so we're going to say it quietly, over $5,000 last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent quite a bit at Total Wine and other ones, Specs and what is it? A few other ones around here.
I've had some pretty good bottles from Total Wine, but all the bottles I've got from them was for me waiting 2 to 3 hours before they open on the truck days. And even then, it's like half the time I don't get anything.
So like that Lafroig, the Lore, and the Victoriana, I had to go to Total Wine because they were the only ones that had that. And I checked out 4 or 5 of my locals. And granted, this is a small town. This isn't a big Scotch town, right? This is like beer and fireball kind of, activity going on around here. But so I ended up having to go there for those. And I'm fine with that. But if I can find it in my local, I'm going to my local. I'm going to go in. I'm going to have a conversation. Every time I'm in there, it's 30 to 45 minutes, just shooting the shit. And 9 times out of 10, if I buy a bottle, I open it and share it with the people behind the counter so they understand what the hell they're selling.
There you go.
So
it's frustrating that some of these stores have like the exclusive though, to where like they only get this bottle. So if you want to get this bottle, you have to go to that store to get it. And that's the part that sucks. Because like, I don't mind paying an upcharge. Like today, $61.99 for Knob Creek 12 is a fantastic price that I can get at Total Wine. But my mom and pop store that I love to go to, they have it on the shelf all day, every day at $68. So for about a $4 to $6 markup before taxes, I'm willing to pay that all day, every day, and support local, smaller, rather than big box franchise.
I'm with you. I'm with you 110%. And the only time I go to Total Wine is if I cannot get it at one of my locals. They just don't have it. And those 2 bottles,
they do me even better. They call me and say, "Hey, we got this in. Do you want us to hold it for you?" And I'm like, "Yes, please. Can I pick it up on?"
If you haven't tried this one, William, try this one.
1824. The Caribbean.
Caribbean Reserve.
The Caribbean Reserve.
Yeah.
Have you had the French Oak one? I think that's the 14.
Yes.
That one. That's one of my favorite ones.
I love French Oak. It makes good stuff.
Yeah.
And then most of the Compass Box stuff too.
And RJ, to your point, they called me about this, the Michter's 10-year rye.
Yeah.
So I've got a really good. Yeah, you get a good relationship with these guys. I walked in, and he said, "Hey, I've been waiting on somebody that likes rye." And what does he pull out? A handy.
So the small mom and pop store. Let's talk about them for a second. I've got multiple brands that they hold in the back. I've bought Weller, Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare. They keep those in the back too, for the most part. I've got the Jack Daniel's twice barreled rye, the Heritage Rye, the 2023. I got that from them. I got the Thomas H. Handy, which is like the most clout bottle possible. I walked in because I was like, I need energy drinks before work. I don't have enough Monsters, and I got to make it through a 10-hour shift. And she's like, I might have a Thomas H. Handy in the back. And I said, I'd be ecstatic if you did. And here she comes with this bottle out here. And I'm like, I don't even ask the price. I don't like the card. Wow. I've got Booker's from them. I've bought Scotch from them. They bring out some crazy allocated bottles. Weller 12, they held it for 3 days for me. Weller 12 was $54.11. So it was a little bit more than
awesome
MSRP.
price.
but still well below secondary. $54.11 all day, every day.
Heck
I'll
yeah.
pay that.
Every day.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
So,
last bottle.
Tater Dom says,
$16. I mean,
Tater Dom says Still Austin is coming out with a rye finished in ruby red port barrels.
We're gonna put Tater Dom on blast too, by the way. Tater Dom, you won my giveaway like months ago, brother. Like my second or third giveaway for my channel. I still have notes on my computer to make sure I keep reminding you. Send me a freaking email. Reach out to me via Discord, man. Come on, collect. I want to send you shit. I don't want to forget you. That's why I have a note saved.
I've got his address.
Yeah, I got his address too.
Send me his address, and I'll just forward him some samples.
I don't have your address.
My email address is on my YouTube channel. So if you go to RG,
okay.
Click on that email address. Send me an email with his address, and I'll just forward him pours. I told him he could pick 4 pours from my entire collection. There's only like 2 bottles off limits unless it's sealed. I'm going to send him 4 fantastic pours, and if he doesn't have to say in it, I'm going to send him the best of the best.
Hey, Jeff, that Current Conviction is a good one, man. I will say. I've tasted like 2 of them, I think.
Since Jeff is here too, Jeff told me to buy this bottle.
Oh, yeah?
I'll let him type it out in chat because I'm not going to sit here and explain why he told me to buy this bottle. I don't believe it. I think it's cat. I don't think it's bussing. But this is definitely way better than any of the old Forster 100s I've had before.
I agree with you, man. Beach Sand Bourbon, thanks so much for getting on. Have a good night.
Peace, love, whiskey, y'all.
Beach Sand Bourbon, he's going to be doing a collab with me eventually. We're going to try to do something. Maybe it's going to be virtual, obviously, through like StreamYards.
Oh, nice.
Maybe a live stream or maybe a video. But good to see him in the chat.
Nice.
I have to say, though, as far as Texas whiskey, Still Austin is got to be one of my go-to brands. I mean, because they're putting out so much good stuff. And Nancy is doing a lot of their blending and stuff now, too.
Yeah.
So that's just fantastic, and it puts it over the top.
My first Still Austin pick was so terrible. I gave it to my buddy because I spent some pretty good money on that bottle because I couldn't drain pour it, but I should have because 2 other guys did. I said, hey, you guys do game nights. Do this as a punishment pour. It was just like old leather boot and pine flavor. Those were the only 2 notes I got off of it. That I've had Still Austin since then. I've tried it again, and there's definitely some good bottles out there. But whoever did that Total Wine store pick should be shot and buried in the backyard.
So, I'm almost kind of in that same camp because a Total Wine store pick that I got that was cast strength did not come close to the 21090 pick. And unfortunately, that's what I had in my mind when I bought it. And I'm like, this isn't close. And it didn't compare. Now, when I go back to the bottle, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
terrible. I mean, it's a good whiskey, and I'm not mad for what I spent for it. But no, my expectations were way too high after that 21090 pick. I was like, shit.
My expectations
were
a good before after my first experience with Still Austin, and after that, everything else has just been a home run hit.
They're gonna have they're coming out here shortly to pick out a cast strength rye one from Still Austin.
Yeah,
so that should be pretty good.
And I'm gonna have to get on that, man, because everybody keeps talking about that pick that they did.
Oh yeah, the 21090 pick. I've got some. It's good. I'll send you a sample if you want some.
Now Nancy Fraley was behind the Wyoming Whiskey Outrider rye.
Yep.
So, which is a freaking killer bottle, by the way.
Highlight that next message after Mark.
She does all the Joseph Magnus blends and stuff.
Yes.
Highlight Drizzo's message.
What, after Mark?
Yeah.
Because I found this bottle on the shelf, which is a 2017. I just found this about a month ago.
So,
and this
it has this orange.
Thanks for getting on, man.
He said it has this orange cap and this orange ribbon around the neck of the bottle and the orange outline around the white part of the label. That this is supposed to be basically leftover distillate from the birthday bourbon, which I have a hard time believing. I've had Old Forester 100 before, and I was not on board with it. But this specific bottle, this 1 liter that I got from
Cheers,
where told me to buy it from,
What's
is
up,
one
Mr.
of the
Lopez?
best Old Forester 100s I've ever had.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna have to go back and look for that bottle.
Yeah,
he said specifically it's supposed to be like a leftover birthday bourbon distillate.
Yeah.
So it has to have like the orange on it, you said?
So orange on the cap,
Uh-huh.
orange on the neck. There's orange trim around the white label.
Okay.
Okay. All right, fellas, I'm gonna get out of here.
Specifically a 1 liter bottle too.
All right, Mark.
750.
Peace, love, whiskey, y'all. Cheers.
Thank you, Mark. Have a good
Cheers,
night,
brother.
man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hell yeah, Mark. Please bring that to the bottle share, man, because I need to taste that. Everybody keeps talking all good things about that. So yeah, I need to taste that. So
I don't have it in the cards this year, but in 2025, I typically do at least one trip to Florida, specifically the Tampa Bay area. So whenever I come out, it'll be next year. I know that's a long time from now.
You got to RJ, man.
It's typically in April as well. If you're going to be available, it'll be one of those. It'll be a long haul, but that'll be the plan, is to try to meet up with you then.
Yeah, man, that'll be great. Let me know. We got the last 2 bottles up there. Okay.
Yeah. So he bought one and I bought the other one. This is like, okay, so I've had Old Forester 100 before and I did not like it. This is different. So like, I don't know if it's true that this is birthday bourbon extra distillate that got bottled in here, but this is way better than any of the Old Forester 100 I've had before. So I had this bottle featured, and then mine was the orange cap everything, but it was a 750 milliliter bottle for my battle of budget with friends, and I didn't like it.
So Mark says the orange on the OF label is standard, but is
I've seen them without the orange, because we literally saw 2 bottles side by side in the store. But this was specifically on the 1 liter bottle, so I don't know if it has to do with 750 versus.
Oh, so it has to be the 1 liter. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it still might be cap. I don't think it's bussin', but this bottle is bussin'. I like it.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and look. I've got the entire Old Forester lineup on my shelf except for the 100, but I keep the 1897 all the way through the 1920.
What do you think about their single barrel strength rye, that green label? I've only had like a little bit of it from Riley when Riley came out from Florida, and that is one of my
haven't had the single barrel rye.
I haven't had that one.
I haven't seen that one come through.
Yeah,
now the single barrel, I like that. I got a store pick of the Old Forester single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
What do you mean, the 100 proof or the barrel strength one? That one?
The barrel strength.
Okay. Yeah. That was really
we never saw the rye. I got the barrel strength bourbon, but I didn't.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But you see, I haven't seen that black label one here at all. Mm-mm.
Dave Vogelsang has multiples of these, and he sent me a 4.6 Warehouse K. And after that, I immediately cracked that on the live stream when I did my Old Forester lineup, because it was just so freaking good. I had to have mine, because mine's L and floor 3.
Okay. So Jeff said that he's down for Florida, RJ. So you guys got to make that happen, man. Is it only the 1 liter bottles? It ain't.
Yeah. So he's saying for the birthday bourbon distillate, it's specific to the 1 liter bottles.
Okay.
And honestly, after trying it, like I know people are saying it's cap, but I don't think so. I think it's true. It might not be birthday bourbon, because I haven't had birthday bourbon to compare it to, but it is 1,000 times better than the 100 I had before.
Yeah. Cheers, Cool Running. Thanks for getting on, bro. Appreciate it. So Torup is keeping me on track. You know, he keeps asking about the 5th bottle. So let's do the 5th and the 6th real quick. Again, feeling's gonna be hurt, maybe. I don't know.
Caribou Crossing, I already saw it.
Yeah,
I'm used to it. Go ahead.
There you go. Caribou Crossing. Horrible.
I can agree with you. It was definitely one of those that it wasn't my least favorite, but it just wasn't up there for me as one of the best. It reminded me of a herbal tea. It's not like a sweet tea, but it wasn't a green tea. It was very, very herbal.
Love that bottle. Love that bottle.
You love it, William? Really? Oh, okay. I was about to say. You know, I didn't even get the little box, man. You know what pisses me off about this is that I spent $100 on it.
I was about to say I spent 110. I overpaid out the ass for this. I traded for this. I spent way more than I should have for this bottle. For $50, it would have been way better.
Yeah, exactly. And I could have bought a freaking Eagle Rare store pick. I could have bought a Blanton store pick. And I ended up getting this thing because I've never seen it before. when I bought this.
You didn't get the bag in the bottle? You didn't get the bag in the box?
I didn't even get that, man. They just had the bottle there. And I'm like, you see, you have like a nice presentation, William.
So I've had this for probably, 8 months? You can see how much I've drank out of it.
I mean, I thought it was good for what it is of it being a Canadian whiskey. Jeff is asking for a sample of Caribou Crossing. It's done, man. It's already yours. I'll go pour it up right now. I'll pour it up on stream.
There you go, man.
But it's a gorgeous bottle. I mean,
it really is, though. It looks nice, right? It just looks nice, especially how you have it, man, with the little bag and all of that. But it definitely does look nice, right? But it's not good. It's not good. And, I have to be totally fair with it. I think a lot of it also has to do with my palate because I'm also like with all Canadian whiskey, I get Amaretto di Serrano. Like I get that type of taste. And I had a really bad experience with that. So whenever I taste or smell that, I'm just done, right? And, I think that also has something to do with it because it's a Canadian whiskey, but still.
All I remember from this is it was so light. There was no finish.
Oh, yeah.
It was like water. I mean, it
tasted like
80 proof, right? So, yeah, not good at all.
Hell is my funnel.
And then we'll jump to the sixth one. We did the Clermont Steep. We did the Caribou Crossing. All right, so gonna be hurting some feelings right now as well. Also, Green River Bourbon.
Oh man, the single barrel 119 proof that I had was amazing. But just the regular Green River, probably disappointment. But the single barrel 119 was amazing.
Man, it's not bad though. Like it's not bad. It's just I could have done without it, right? I could give away this bottle, quite honestly. I don't like it at all. There's so many other ones that I can buy for like $30, $35, whatever, than this. And people hype these up so much. Like, oh, Green River is so good. Green River is so good. Now, to be honest, after I tell everybody about this, that I don't like it, they say exactly what Torup is saying right now. Oh, you should get the Weeder. It's better. But after spending money on this, I'm not gonna get the Weeder. I have to taste that one first before even spending money on it. So yeah,
I want to taste the single barrels before I make a judgment on Green River.
The single barrel 119 proof was fantastic, and I would buy 5, 6, 7, 8 bottles a case of it.
But do you have that one, or did you taste it?
I have a sample of it. I still have some of it too.
Okay.
But I can't speak for the regular one that you tried, and I think at the lower proof point, it might not be worth it. But the 119 proof was great.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They released some of those single barrels here, and I was like, a bunch of people kept sending it to me, like the little post that they did, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not getting that. Oh, thank you, Tater Dom. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. And if anybody is just got on, we're doing 2 giveaways today. Oh, there you go. William has the Green River. We're doing 2 giveaways today, and wait, hold up. Oh, that's the sample, RJ.
Yeah. So Jeff said he needs one for one of his guys. So Caribou Crossing, I just poured up a sample live on stream for him. He's local to me, so I'm just gonna drive up.
Form a double. Send him a 200 ml. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
exactly. I got 72 2-ounce sample bottles. Do you think I won't pour it more?
Tell him to share.
I'm not gonna drink it.
So yeah, guys, the giveaway is a 3 sample pack of. You can do either the whiskey store haul video that I put out, any of the ones there, or if you go to today, I put out a whiskey store haul video for the month of December or end of year. Any 3 that you want to pick from there if you win, or you can do any of the 3 that I'm putting on here. And we've already gone through 6 of them. Castle and Key, regular bourbon, Green River, Bourbon, Caribou Crossing. We did St. Augustine Toasted. We did the Whistle Pig 6-year piggyback bourbon, and I'm missing one. Which one was the other one? Oh, Claremont Steep. So you can have 3 of those. Your pick. The second giveaway is you're going to get a rocks glass from St. Augustine.
Hell yeah.
A rocks glass from St. Augustine, and I'll throw in a sample of this toasted bourbon. And you know what? I'll throw in 2 samples because you can get the toasted bourbon and the port bourbon, the port finish bourbon as well. So I'll do that. So those are the 2 giveaways. Oh, Cheech is on. What's up, Cheech? How you doing, man?
Cheech!
Thanks for getting on, man. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hydrate, says Mark, and hit that like button. Yeah. If you guys are getting on, please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And we are down to our last
likes right now and 23 people watching. So some people have definitely clicked off, but the likes are definitely up, but we could always have more.
Oh, perfect, man. That's awesome. Thanks, man. How about everything under 100 proof over $70? I think that's for like another live stream, Tora, or another video there, because we could talk about that one for a while.
That would actually be a great concept.
It will be, yeah. But you know what, RJ? Let's do it, man. Let's do
I
that.
like that idea. That idea is actually fantastic. Let me read that one more time.
Let's
Anything under 100 proof? Are we going to include 100 proof, or does it have to be below 100 proof? Because if it's at 100 proof, unfortunately, and it's one of my favorites of the night, we can put 1924 on blast and say it's over $70.
Is that going to include Scotch?
Oh, if we include Scotch, man, I have some great Scotches that are under 100 proof.
That's like 3 weeks of content.
Way bigger. All right. Everybody's saying what's up? What's up? 7 and 8. Let's go. All right, Tora. You just want to get to the end, man. So yeah, you know what?
He wants to go shopping. He wants to know what you don't like.
Exactly. So I'm opening up a little tin here. And here we
Show
go.
off 7, but we need more honorable mentions. Ooh, 10 Cup 14. I'm glad you showed that bottle off. I had a sample from Dave Bogle saying of that bottle, and I did not like it.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
Yeah.
I'm glad he sent me a sample because I will not be buying it.
It's not.
But what do you think about the 10 Cup 10?
I haven't had any of the 10 cups except the 14.
So, William, I like the 10 Cup 10, and that's why this was such a disappointment.
Disappointment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So disappointed in this. I really didn't like it. And I gave it a few tries, right? Because I like the 10 Cup 10 so much. And yeah, it just fell flat. I mean, again, it's not that much. It's like what, $65 or something like that. But still, $65. Not good. And you guys want to know something? Crazy thing is, I don't know who the hell did that. But I don't know if they did it like at the distillery or somebody here at the house. There was a freaking $10 bill at the bottom of this tin.
What?
There was a $10 bill at the bottom of this tin.
That's hilarious.
It's called a rebate. That's your rebate.
Because the bottle was so bad, they had to at least give you some kind of money back.
They're like, you know what? 10 Cup 10 is only $50. Here's $10 back.
We're going to ship a $10 bill with every bottle. So great.
Right?
Oh, wow. Jeff just put in chat, RJ and Vic come down on buying Johnny Blue and opening it. I'm assuming he's talking about Johnny Walker. When are we doing Johnny Walker Blue Label? Because I actually considered buying one for my mom and pop, but they want like $279 for a bottle.
I didn't care for Johnny Blue.
People swear up and down that like out of the Johnny Walker series, it's good. The problem I have is that technically the blue is a single barrel. So it's like you could have one that's fantastic and the one that's bad. And if you're trying to get another one that's like it, it's like unless you get the same single barrel, there's really no chance of getting it.
I've had 3 or 4 samples of that, and I just don't.
Jeff said he got it way cheaper. I believe it, like probably around $200 or less, because he has the restaurant bar that he can run it through.
I think here they're like 250 or 240. If you do
239 is at Total Wine. The Bomb and Pop wants 279. I would rather give them the extra 40 bucks.
If you do like a Costco or a Sam's Club here, I think you can get it like in the 240s or something like that. I've seen the 280 or the 279 for like those are special ones. Like
I was told that if I can get the regular blue for 200 or less to buy it, and I've never seen it for less than like 229.
No, I've never seen that. Well, the what is it? The 200 mil or something like that. Have you seen the little ones that they have?
Yeah, I've seen a little one, but I'm talking about the 750s.
Yeah, they're like $76 here. So it's I don't know about finding one for under 200 at a 750 or 700.
Maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But I saw one that today, well, actually yesterday at Total Wine, that was like a New York one. And they wanted like 280 for that one, just because it had like on the bottle, it had like the New York skyline and all of that. So I guess they have like special ones about it, or special bottles of it.
Tore up shit and talking. He's saying Johnny Walker Blue is now Carlos's 8th worst.
No,
I saw Johnny Blue in Taiwan for $80.
Before you say your 8th worst, because you know people are going to click off after they get the information. What's another, like you said, the H. Derringer was one of the honorable mentions. Do you have another honorable mention of like worst whiskeys that didn't make on the top
8? Yeah, Elijah Craig Rye.
They're rye.
Really?
Okay.
The Shelfer Rye?
Yeah, just the Shelfer Rye. There's the regular rye that came out like what, a year and a half ago or something like that, 2 years ago. I think that's the only bottle that I tried again, and I ended up drain pouring it. But I tried. I got like halfway through the bottle, and I just didn't like it. I'm not a rye guy, but that rye I couldn't.
I have 2 ryes that I could absolutely like hand deliver to you, and I think it would change your mind on ryes. The problem is the allocation and the price.
Well, I do like some ryes though, right? Because Knob Creek has a twice barrel cast strength rye that I freaking love. Willet, the 4-year green top, I like that.
The small batch green top from Willet is actually quite good. I gave that bottle to my friend's wife because she's gonna give it to him for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I love rye.
I like the rye.
I love rye. Period. I love that spicy, peppery, just kick in the back.
I'm not a huge fan of peppery as a tasting note, but that being said, the 2 ryes and Jeff from Grizzo can attest to this because he just told me him and his wife tried it. I gave him a pour of the Midwinter's Night Dram Act 11 Scene 6. Mm-hmm. And it's a blend, but it is freaking amazing. It's a High West product. And then I bought a backup bottle the other day for $169.99 at Total Wine. It's Act 11 Scene 3. And then my other favorite rye, and who else wouldn't say this is their favorite? I have a Thomas H. Handy 124.9 proof 23 release that is freaking sweet. It's with his butter. Damn. And then something for the budget. Bourbon School, free giveaway. I want it. But if I wanted to buy a bottle, Buffalo, New York Distillery, they make the 1 Foot Cock Empire Rye bottled in bond.
Is that really the name of it?
$35. It does not drink spicy like a rye. It drinks sweet and smooth.
It's really the name of it.
Amazing.
Got a neat highest rye recently. Okay. Yeah, so man. I've passed on that Midwinter's Night Dram, and I've seen it here like 3 times for like
it's expensive.
Yeah. And I've passed on it. I have one. I have the Act 9, I believe. And it's good, but
Act 11 is supposed to be one of the best for the yearly releases because I guess the acts change based on year. I can't say that the 11's better than the 9 because I haven't tried the 9, but I hear Act 11 is probably one of the best of their releases so far.
I tasted the 10 and I tasted the what was the one that came after the 10? It was like the Encore or something like that. I think I tasted the Encore at Cheech's meetup last year. I still like the 9 better. So I haven't tasted the 11 yet, but I don't know. I'm going to a tasting on Tuesday, I believe. That's a High West tasting. So they're supposed.
If it's not there, Carlos, please let me know that it's not there. And next time I have a box coming your way, I'll make sure something happens.
Yeah.
Jeff said it's the best rye he's ever had. So just one comment above. He said it was the best he's ever had. I'm ready to send him even better than that.
But that 11, that's what you're talking about, Jeff? That's what
I hear Act 11 is the shit. I have Act 11 Scene 6, and it is fantastic.
Okay. And then Cheech said, yeah, it was the Encore that I tasted there. Yeah, it wasn't. I still think the 9 was a lot better than that Encore one. And I tasted the 10 as well. So
I'm probably going to give a pour of the Thomas H. Handy to Jeff next time I see him too, so he can try some BTAC. Because I mean, yeah, he's got connections, but like, let's pretend that he's not going to buy a BTAC bottle to put in the restaurant, because that would sell out immediately, and he probably wouldn't be able to try it like he would want to, because he doesn't drink while he's working.
Nice. And then Cheech found a Parker's Rye in a store today. Okay, Cheech. Did you end up getting it? Was it at a good price? I'm assuming. I think he offered. I think he already answered it. So it's still on the shelf. That's the Handy?
It is. I'm going to pour up a sample right now, and the sample is going to be for Jeff from Drizzo.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it after, Cheech. I saw your response. The 350. Yeah, man. All right. So last bottle. And this is on here so much. I mean, it's not completely bad. But for the price, yeah, it definitely was. So there's a Blue Run. And I have like 3 or 4 bottles, this being the 4th bottle of Blue Run. And I like Blue Run, right? But this is part of their flight series. This is a Lahaina Luau.
Blue Run.
Yeah, this is like a micro batch. Hold on, let me solo myself.
Can you post the StreamYard link one more time in case Jeff wants to join?
Yeah, definitely. Damn, you guys can't even see that white label because of the
I can't read it. Which one is that one? Because I know Blue Run has a lot of finished stuff.
So this is one of their flight series, a micro batch. This is Lahaina Luau.
Okay.
Number of barrels, only 3 barrels. So this thing was like I think a little bit over $200, like $220 or something like that. And I got it because I like Blue Run, and yeah, not that good. Not that good, guys. Especially for that freaking price. So I put that link in the chat, guys, if anybody wants to hop on. But yeah, that was my last one, guys. Blue Run, micro batch, flight series, Lahaina Luau.
Have you had anything from Blue Run that you absolutely enjoyed that you would recommend someone buy?
I think if you're gonna get anything from Blue Run and you don't want to spend a lot of money, if you just want to taste it, I would go with like a Reflection one. It's only $100.
Okay.
A lot of the Blue Run is expensive, right? Wait, the High Rye, I don't know how much that is. Is that also
the Emerald? The Emerald was the only one I liked.
Yeah,
Blue Run.
I haven't tasted that one.
That was good.
Yeah, I haven't tasted that one. Hold on. Let me solo myself out.
What's the Act 11 scene 6. It's hard to see. It's faded. It's one of my absolute favorite bottles. As you can see, we destroyed it.
Oh, damn.
A couple samples have gone out. One went to Jeff from Drizzo. I know another one that I hand-delivered as well when Victor came out from Amarillo. Victor and I did it on the live stream where I say live stream. We did a video. We did a live stream. We did a video where he was able to try a Midwinter's Night Dram, and it definitely turned him on to rye whiskeys way more than he thought he liked them before.
Yeah.
But I paid a lot of money for that bottle. That bottle was $189.99 after my discount, because I get a first responder discount at the store I went to. $200 is my absolute top for that bottle. It wasn't even like 2 weeks later after I tried it, and I was like, I have to get a backup of this. Total Wine dropped it for $169.99, and they had 3 cases, and I was able to get another bottle. So I have Act 11 Scene 3 as a sealed bottle that I haven't cracked yet.
Nice. And that was the one that you got for like 170 or something like that, 169.
Yeah, the one that I haven't opened, and the other one's the 190.
Okay. And William, you had a Midwinter's Night Dram. Which one was that one?
I have the Act 11 Scene 12.
12. I have not had that one for sure. 3 and 6 for me.
So what's up with the scenes though? Like, is it different? Like, is each scene different?
So Act 11 is like the year, I think, and then the
Correct.
Scenes are different.
It's a different month on which it was bottled.
Okay.
It's different month. So 12 would probably be December.
Okay.
But this one, I'm hoarding it. I'm miser. It's just a freaking great bottle.
Oh, Drizzle, sorry. I Drizzle got on and I got him as he was leaving. So
he's probably grabbing a bottle so he can pour up something because he's probably crying right now. I just poured up.
So William, would you have a small pour of that right now? If we all get a little bit of the Midwinter's Night Dram?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool. So let's all pour it.
The gun is empty.
There you go. Hey Jeff, what's going on, man? Thanks for getting on, man.
Absolutely.
Hey Jeff, do you have a Midwinter's Night Dram?
Oh man,
he's only had a sample.
You only have a sample.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, doing pretty good, man. Thanks for jumping on, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to be drinking Midwinter's Night Dram. This is Act 11, Scene 6, the sample.
You know what? I'm going to join you, RJ and William. Will you join us?
Fucking shit. Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I'll have to get another sample of that one.
You know what, Jeff? Any other rye that you like? Or maybe finished rye that you like? Or what do you have there right now?
Oh, here we go. I got this one.
All right. Awesome. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Got a New Riff bottled in Bond rye.
I don't have that. I have the malted rye, and I have the Balboa rye.
Yeah, I have that Balboa rye, I believe, too.
But I'll do this malted rye. That's freaking awesome.
What about you, RJ? You got the New Riff?
I don't have any New Riff currently. The only New Riff I had was the Sour Mash, and I haven't tried any of the others, and I really need to.
Don't worry, he will.
All right. Well, I already poured this Midwinter's Night Dram.
Same.
Let's all do a cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Hold on. Let's wait for Jeff. And for William.
Hold on.
All right, perfect. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Salute.
That is good.
Damn, I haven't had this Midwinter's Night Dram in a while.
That shit is the best shit I've ever had in my entire life as far as a rye goes. So, RJ, thank you. God bless you. That is.
I'll get you another sample, man. I get another.
No.
72 sample bottles. I'm gonna pour up another one right now.
Listen, I can call in favors next month. All right, I can call in favors. We can get whatever we want. I'll tell you what is cool, and I know that you guys don't have it in Florida. And it's out of California. I actually got one of the 2 bottles left in Texas right now. These aren't even released in Texas. I don't know if y'all have seen these right here.
I seen not the cast strength. We have the ammunition, but just the regular one.
Yeah, so you have the regular bourbon, the regular rye. So those are MGP juice. Okay, because they just came to market. This is their first finish of their own juice.
Wow.
This stuff right here, holy shit. For $75, like I will buy this all day. Like this is like phenomenal. Not to mention, like, I love the logo. This is actually like wood cedar. This isn't like paper.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they've done this really right. This is 110 proof. So it comes out of California. It's the only good thing out of California besides, subscribers that we have, obviously. But yeah, this right here. And we're actually going to be doing a barrel pick for my investors, which, by the way, RJ, I appreciate you. I'm a consultant for investors, and they're going to be doing a barrel pick cash strength of this and bringing it to their store when it opens in about 60 days. So this is going to be good stuff right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
man. And they only sell that in Texas?
No, this is California, believe it or not.
Only California? Oh, damn.
Yeah, so it's only California, but they're moving to the market. And as you can see, I have literally like that. When I got it, it was like here. Mm-hmm. I had a rep come by. He was like, "Do you want the bottle?" I was like, "Yes, yes, I do."
Wow,
phenomenal stuff.
That's crazy.
I was looking for my bottle of Corbin Cash Merced Rye.
That is a good one, man. Somebody sent that. I think it was Dave Vogelson that sent that to me, and I had it for
you mother. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah,
I had a pour of both of these with Victor, so now you can have pours of these on your own.
There you go. He sent me that for my whiskey advent calendar, man. That was really good, William. The Corbin Cash one, the Mercer Rye.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of buddies hyping that up right now. That there's a couple big name bars that are above mine, obviously, in my area that get first dibs on everything, and they've got all of that. We don't get any of it, and they've said it's absolutely incredible. So that is something I look forward to.
It's a killer bottle. It really is a good bottle.
Cheers.
I've absolutely lost that bottle. It's in here somewhere.
I mean, we'll find it. We can look together. It's okay. And whoever finds it first.
Whatever you find, you can have.
I think you can buy it online, no? The Corbin Cash?
Yeah, but I don't pay anything above MSRP. I refuse to. Sorry. I know how much it costs. I see the prices.
But I thought it was on their website, no? I might be wrong.
So I had to buy mine because Indiana doesn't get any of that.
Okay.
Speaking of which, does nobody drink beer at all?
Yeah.
So, Jeff, we need to talk about that. My dad's going to be coming out, and one of my buddy Tyler, he's going to be coming out. I've got some special beers that I want to do a review on. And I have like 7 different beers. Once we crack them, we got to drink them. So I want to do a video where we start talking about beers. So I have Black Tuesday. I have 3 different ones from Goose Island. I have the Weller 12 one from 2020.
Yep.
The Eagle Rare from 23, just the regular basic lineup to have as a comparison. The Black Tuesday from 23. And then I have 3 bottles that were sent to me from a subscriber called Bottle Logic.
Yep.
There's 3 different variants. One's like an Imperial Rye Stout. There's an Imperial Vanilla Stout. And then there's like an Imperial Bourbon Stout.
Okay. I mean, we should do, what we should do with those? We should do a live stream, either from RNDC on February 5th or at my bar, and do a live stream charity event. I think that'd be badass.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
I'll run it by the guys and see what we can do.
So I don't drink those beers, but they had some of the bourbon counties on sale over at my local for like $25.
Oh,
so the regular Goose Island Bourbon County Stout, this one is you can tell by the tags on them. It's
$35,
like $12 or $13. The special releases, like the Banana Foster and the Backyard Stouts, are like $25.
It wasn't the banana, I know that.
The crazy special ones, like the Eagle Rare ones that come in the tubes, I see them as low as $30 and as high as $60, especially when you talk about secondary.
So have you tasted those, like the special ones, at all?
They were saying they were marked down from 65 to 25, and I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, the oversell market. Yeah, it's the oversell market and price buyback. At least down here in Texas, that's what we do. So because you guys have brought me on, I want to appreciate you for that. And so we have a local brewery down here called 903. RJ's probably familiar with them.
I am.
903 are my boys. They do all kinds of like crazy shit that no one thinks of. They actually did everyone knows Shinerbach, right? I'm sure everyone and their mother knows what Shinerbach is.
Yeah.
They did a Sherman Bach, which is a better tasting Bach that is a 7.1%. And they have one right now that, like, I'm sorry, I'm raving on. It comes into my bar next week. It's going to go into all 5 stores. But this one right here is their Boston cream pie. Like, so RJ, I'm sure will give me all y'all's information. I'll send y'all 6-pack of this.
Let me figure you out there, man. Let me solo you up.
So this is 903's Boston cream pie. I'm not one for a lot of crazy craft beers, but like this one just has that right amount of sweetness in it. And the cool part about this, it's a 6.5%. This is nutty. Like this is great. So like RJ will give me your information. I'll send you each a 6-pack of this because this right here, like it's not one of those beers you drink all the time, right? It's not one of those ones you can just pound a 6-pack, but like to start the night off with, oh yeah, this just hits different. Like it's the right amount of sweet with the right amount of barley grain aptitude on the back that makes you know that you're still drinking a beer, but at the same time you're like, this shit's dessert. So
nice. Well, you said like Boston cream pie, man, so that's interesting.
Oh, it is good. I mean to me it hits a spot for like that first beer of the night after having a couple whiskeys, and it'll do you right. And not to mention at that proof point, that's what 13-14%. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Nice.
I'm a huge fan of beers, but the problem is like when we talk about shipping, like trying to get beer from another state, like you got to make sure the weather's right and that box is fragile.
Yeah. Sir, I used to work for UPS for 5 years. I know my ways.
I mean, I had some beers show up the other day, so it's like, someone's got it down. But it's just knowing that it's carbonated and that it's got some fizz to it. I'm like afraid that shit's gonna pop.
Nah, easy.
So here, I have a distillery right next to me called Florida Brewing Company. They have one called You're My Boy Blue. That's like a blueberry beer. It's freaking good. Like, it's really freaking good. And the good thing is that they sell it at the grocery stores, but I could just go to the distillery and just get like the 6-pack there.
Right.
If we want it, right? So,
and that's the cool part about like all the breweries is because like we've kind of moved mainstream as far as like my side of the counter, right? You have Andrews and Benny Keith. Benny Keith has pissed people off. We can talk about that later. But like you sign with Andrews, like you're nationwide distributor, and they will front the money to open a bigger distillery to be able to move this stuff nationwide. And I've heard about their stuff, and it's great. I mean, Lakewood. I mean, holy shit, Lakewood. That was a nobody in the game of beer, and their stuff is replacing Guinness taps left and right. So like, not gonna lie, Florida makes some of the best beers out there, and like a blueberry beer, holy crap, like
it's good,
that is a winner.
Yeah, it is freaking good, man. What was that, RJ? Let me see.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeff gave me this. It's like what you use at a bar for like your fruit, and your garnishes. But I learned that it holds 3 samples deep and 11 across, so it'll hold 33 2-ounce samples.
Damn.
So I've been using it to hold my samples.
That's crazy.
Yeah, all right, that's some good stuff.
We're still trying to figure out how we're going to use the napkin holder.
Laura loves the 903 beers. All right.
Dude, 903 is awesome. Anybody comes to my area, 903, man, we will shoot a trip up to 903. Yeah, that's the Crown Royal 23-year Apple official napkin and straw holder.
I don't know how we're going to use it because we want to use it for something other than napkins and straws, but we're still trying to figure that out.
Keep that TV dinner plate clean with those napkins, sir. All right, I'll give you some napkins.
I want to use it for something other than napkins, but like we'll use it however we have to.
I'll buy a 6-pack from the missus. That's her favorite thing. I'll stick with whiskey myself. All right.
Hey, man, you got to keep the missus happy. That is first and foremost. And my wife loves Basil Hayden and Willett.
She'll be friends with Major Zero. There you go.
Oh yeah, no, Major already talks enough shit about her. She loves that shit. She actually just got one of their exclusive Basil Hayden sweaters that dropped. It's a pink and beige, and I'm not gonna lie, it is
Good night, Mark.
Soft as shit. It is beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nice. So guys, I'm gonna close off the I'm gonna close it off in like the next, what is it, 5 minutes, let's say?
38 minutes, heard?
38 minutes.
What about your giveaway? You're gonna roll your giveaway?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna close off the giveaway in like the next 5 minutes.
Okay,
so
okay.
If anybody still wants to get in, again, 3 sample pack of anything that you saw in the whiskey store haul video from today, or one of these 8 bottles that I hated.
Okay.
You might like it. I don't know. And then the other thing is a St. Augustine rocks glass and 2 samples of any of the St. Augustines that I have here. I have 4, I believe. The regular, the toasted, the port, and a single barrel from Total Wine, I think. So any of those you can get with your rocks glass. So 2 giveaways. We'll close it off in like the next. We'll close it off at I don't know, 12:35 a.m. Eastern, my time. So
okay, I'll tell you what, I'll throw something in too because RJ's got all the connections. So
nice.
Yeah, on your giveaway, I'll let you guys pick out of you 3, not chat, because chat's always crazy. I mean, I'm in there when I'm in it. So we'll throw one of these in, and RJ will get it shipped out to whoever your winner is. So we'll take the Natterjack Cash Strength, which is
the bottle I need to buy.
One of the most beautiful effing bottles ever.
Irish whiskey. That was the box I was
like.
holding.
I'm telling you guys, like if you haven't gotten Irish whiskey, these guys are awesome. I have, Thomas Fox official hats from these guys. They've come over from Dublin. They are incredible. They are blowing up. This will be an allocated bottle. I have no doubt. I actually have the information on the 3rd release they're doing. It is called the Mistake. It is their 100-proof bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. I get the first dibs on the first one that comes to DFW. So this is 126 proof. RJ will take care of that. I'll give him the sample for it. Or because I actually found out I can have another 2 of these bottles, I'll give away a 2-ounce pour of this.
Oh, nice.
Since I'm forwarding it, we're going to go ahead and just say you're going to do the Natterjack, and I'll match it, and I'll do the 1924s the other.
Deal.
So they're going to get both.
Deal.
Nice. So you guys heard that there, a 3rd giveaway. And thank you guys.
Third giveaway is going to be the Natterjack from
this
Rizzo,
shit,
and then I'm going to match it with the
so Jeff, I'm gonna wanna sample myself.
You got it. Hey, if you want it, RJ will get it to you. I'll take care of it. This stuff, I'm telling you, like Jameson is the Bud Light of Irish whiskey. This is the Coupe de Gras.
That stuff is good. I had the Cash Strength at the restaurant, and holy cow, I need to go. He told me
that is this bottle that he had actually. I don't even have it in my store because of the.
He has the regular one in the store. He doesn't have the Cash Strength. The Cash Strength is his personal bottle, and holy cow, is that shit good?
It is.
So they're all cast strength, or just that one was cast strength?
Just the one he has in his hands, cast strength.
So they're actually going to have 3 different bottles. They have their original one, which is a 90 proof. It's a little lighter, it's a little younger, but it is super drinkable. As a matter of fact, it is the bottle that we used to come up with a cocktail of an old fashioned. It won last year in the 2023 competitions for old fashions. We will be in Forbes. It is called the Natterjack. It will be labeled on all Barrel and Bones. It will be in Forbes. It's incredible. When I get my hands on multiple of these bottles and the Mistake, we're going to have a whiskey lineup. We're going to have a whiskey dinner. It's going to be incredible. But like I'm telling you, like if you can get your hands on this bottle, and RJ knows where to get them over on his side of town.
He sent me the link to the store, so I have to go get one, but I won't be able to get it till like probably Monday.
If you can get these bottles, like I would pick that above. Oh, shit, this is hard. I would pick that above Eagle Rare all day.
Okay.
And I would pay the $90 that the MSRP is going at all day. No questions asked.
So you're really hyping that up, man. Like I'm really excited to try that.
Dude, I'm natterjacked out, bro. Like we won Old Fashioned of 2023.
So is
I'm
it
just
only
saying,
for sale there in Texas? Is that like where somebody can get it, or
so they moved from Dripping Springs? So we actually had one of the owners move to Dripping Springs, just above the other gentleman was on here. I'm sorry, I'm a jerk. Right above Austin, and the other owner still is in Dublin. They blew up in the UK. They're moving here. They have some bottles released in Chicago. Not on the East or West Coast yet, but they're kind of going midline up. And as they expand, they will go out. So you'll start seeing Natterjack in a lot of places. But the cash strength is the one you want to go after. And I do have a release date of the Mistake. It's an amazing bottle. I can't talk about the details. RJ knows about the details. I can't talk about it on a live stream or anything. I have an NDA on that. But each bottle individually will have a rarity. And it is one of the most incredible things ever brought to market. Like BTAC will be, you know, who the fuck is that, basically. So
wow, damn, man. All right,
and this is it.
So how does it compare? So you talked about the Irish, like Jameson, let's say, but like how does it compare? Like that cast strength one, how do you think it compares to like a Blue Spot cast strength? Have you tasted those?
It doesn't matter what Irish whiskey you're going to mention. The Natterjack, I've tried it. I literally have never had Irish whiskey that I enjoyed in this Natterjack cast strength. It is one of my absolute favorites. So no matter what bottle you name, I'm going to put it up there in my top 5.
So here's the thing. So I have some exclusive gentlemen that come into my establishment. Okay, I'll put it like that. They are very well versed, very well traveled. They've had everything from Redbreast, cast strength, 12-year, 15-year, 21-year. Excuse me. I have a gentleman who, you know, RJ knows a little bit about, who has a Macallan 65. Yes, I said that right. Macallan 65.
If you have clout and you have money, you can have a sample.
They will tell you all day long that this bottle right here will trump anything coming out of Ireland. They have done something right where they are neutral grained, single season distilled, out of the pot, no BS, no rapid aging, no nothing. These guys are doing it correct, and I promise you, these people in the next 2 to 3 years are going to be allocated out the shit. Like, they're not going to be available. You need to get them while you can. These will be the premier Irish whiskey, hands down.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
That
so you said California only?
No, that is for the ammunition. Ammunition right now is in California and Arizona. Yeah. It's pushing more towards, you know, the east.
If you want the ammunition bottle, we can reach out to Bobby from Bad Axe Bourbon. I'm sure I can use some of my clout to help get you a bottle if you want something, William Hall.
We can,
I know you
but it has to be
the channel. We can make something happen.
It has to be cash strength because their regular stuff is still MGP. The rep came by today, as a matter of fact. We were having a big conference call, and dude said, "I need to go see Jeff." And we sat down, and I said, "This stuff tastes like fucking MGP." But when he pulled, I mean, literally, he was like, "You can take this bottle home. I have the only other bottle in Texas."
Wow.
This stuff is absolutely incredible. Like, I'm very blessed and fortunate in my line of work. I do.
And I'm sorry, the Natterjack is where, I mean, it's only available.
Natterjack is straight up the middle. So you may be able to find some of the Natterjack original, which is their 90 proof. It's a little lighter. It's a sub 3 year. It's still phenomenal. My wife loves it. But again, she loves Basil Hayden. Love you, baby. Sorry.
I like Basil Hayden. I know people talking shit about it, especially Adam from Major Zero says, like, who would trust a whiskey that has to have a belt all the way along?
But if you can pick a bottle of Natterjack, even at their 90 proof, like, it literally won 2023 Old Fashioned of the Year. With what we incorporate into it. It is a phenomenal bottle. These are things that people will sleep on and they'll go, it's overhyped, it's nothing. As soon as you taste it, you'll understand. Like,
I had an Irish whiskey that I have liked until Jeff poured up the Natterjack Cask Strength.
Yeah, and this is one of 4 bottles in Texas. I mean, I know for a fact the other 3 bottles, I know where they're at. These are incredible. These are amazing. Like they're just, I mean, they are. I don't even want to drink this right now. My wife's going to get mad because she's like, why are you drinking that damn bottle? But it is, I mean, I'm telling you right now, you pick it up for that $90 to $100 range. It is worth it all day, every day. I'll even put it above 1924. And I have another 2 bottles of 1924 that I can go pick up. Yeah, in 2 weeks.
I'll go look. I'll look for that because I like the Keeper's Heart, which is a brand nation.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Keeper's Heart. It is good.
And this is a store pick from around here, and this bottle is freaking fantastic. Oh, this is JH's bottle, by the way. I gotta send it to him. But freaking love that bottle.
Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, man. So this Natterjack, man, that's that.
And not to mention, like, you look at that, like it's an actual like embezzled frog. Like this is like, if anything, a keepsake.
I'm off Sunday through Saturday. Liquor stores are open on Monday. I plan on going to the store that Jeff sent me a link to.
So Jeff,
you said they're $100 a bottle. I'm going to buy several bottles, and I'll try to get you one, Carlos. We'll try to get you
can we cut through the bullshit? Just where do I send my money?
I said,
where?
And how much is it?
Monday, I will go to the store. Monday, I will go to the store, and I will snag as many as I can. He says they're about $100 a piece.
Okay.
I know it's a lot, but for Irish whiskey, I have not had a bottle I have liked except for this one. I'm going to buy several, and I'll reach out to you guys one at a time as I get the bottles in, and we'll make sure that we are sharing that bottle. And let's do a live stream again. And
so I don't mean to add a moment of I don't mean to add a moment of sobriety to this whole thing, but
yeah,
$100 a bottle, and who's complaining about that now? I mean, in 2024, really? I mean,
that is true.
When you talk about bourbon and whiskeys, like there's several out there that are like the $60 to $80 used to be like the magical number. If it was between 60 and 80, that was the threshold.
5 years ago, I would have cringed and I would have cried and I would have gone home and gotten a fetal position.
But now there's bottles out there that I pay upwards of $200, $250 for that I think are fantastic. So for $100, I'm not batting an eye at all. I'm just going ahead and putting it out there because when you talk about $100 plus shipping, it's going to be about $115, $120 for it to show up at that doorstep. But we'll make it happen, and I'll reach out as I can.
No, and it is phenomenal. I'm sorry, Whiskey Corner. I'm sorry. You were saying something before they started talking because RJ, that damn cowboy.
No. I was just asking.
I just keep talking, and we'll take the hat off.
I was just asking the price. That was it. But
Carlos wants a bottle. That's what he was asking.
No,
I'm going to try to pick them up on Monday. However many that store has,
they have a ton.
As many as I can.
They have a ton, believe it or not.
Thank you, Barrel Dave.
No, and it is quality. Like, I mean, it is legit quality of. It will rival your BTAX without question.
And that's what I love. These smaller distilleries that are coming out with these bottles are just freaking killer. And I mean, I know they're
home runs for less.
And some of them are high dollar because it's a small distillery and their dollar per ounce is like higher. I get it. I get it. But if it's worth it, fucking A, let's do it.
No, it is.
Come on.
No, it really is.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Check out my YouTube channel, RJ the Fed. I'm gonna buy some of these bottles. I'm gonna get bottles to our content creators, but I will make sure we get samples out from the bottle I buy for myself to you guys. So if you want a sample of this Natterjack Cask Strength, which I swear up and down after trying it from Jeff, free of charge, brother. Just reach out to me. I'll make it happen. Whenever I get a bottle, 2-ounce sample is yours.
Butter, no burn.
It's amazing. Freaking
it's all
amazing.
Butter, no burn. Love it. That's a great tagline
on this bottle.
No, I'm telling you. So we go to RNDC on February the 5th, and RJ is the only YouTuber that I've invited out on that. So RNDC's corporate office is in Grand Prairie.
It's super local to me. It's just on the other side of 360.
Yeah, they've invited me out because of the quote unquote, how RJ says clout, whatever. I don't give a shit. I create art with cocktails.
When you spend money with certain businesses and you buy enough bottles or you spend enough money at a specific store, People recognize you for that, like Kevin from the store that we were at. I won't say the store out loud because I'm not going to try to put Kevin on blast, but although some of the bottles they had were a little bit overpriced as far as MSRP, this shit was sitting on the shelf, guys. Cowboy Bourbon was sitting on the shelf. This is the 23 release. I couldn't find this at all the entire year. This was sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, and not to put RJ out, but they may have placed that bottle there just because we were coming up there. But, you know, we won't confirm or deny that, just like, you know.
Regardless, the guy's given us permission to record the entire store and do a hunt video in his store, too, on top of that. Plus, we got the 1924, which I'll admit was hiding in the back, but knowing the limited release of the count of the bottles for Texas for the entire state. Carlos, you said 80 cases for your state?
Yeah, 80
200 for our state. 200 for our state. We have a big state. It's a lot bigger than Florida. So 200 cases spread out. I mean, you got Austin, you got Houston, DFW area, 200 cases. That shit goes fast.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, man.
And I know for a fact that
only one bottle to each total wine. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, because
so Drizzo, I don't know if you heard that earlier in the chat, but someone from the local Discord group told me that Total Wine only got one bottle of 1924 per door.
Yeah, we have a lot of high-end places, and actually when Major comes into town on June, we're actually going to a place that has all the first name features.
Adam's already given you a date in June saying he's coming into town, and he hasn't told me. I'm upset now.
Yeah, he is, and we're gonna do something big.
But
I'm in the area of Texas where allocations become scarcity, and I'm fortunate enough to be with a vendor who is the #1 source for my county, and I know exactly where those bottles go. I know where the release dates are. I know, like, every Wednesday, 5 minutes down the street from me is when they get their allocation drops at Specs. Anybody wants to go over there, unfortunately I have to work at 10 o'clock in the morning, so that's when they open. But I mean, we have a lot of inside connections. We've got Marty B's up here, which is a really big name place if you guys have never heard of it. They get all the allocation drops, but this place has taken a liking to me, mostly because of the amount of money I spend with them every week.
They were telling me how much you spent. I'm not going to say the number, but they were telling me how much you spent per week. He's like, yeah, we can make some things happen. Let's let you film in the store. And you could tell, like, on his face when you said film, there was zero hesitation. Like, there was a pause where he's like, at least make the store look presentable, so we don't want boxes. And they didn't have boxes sitting on the floor when we showed up. We kind of showed up unannounced, and the store was clean enough. I could have recorded right then and there. He's basically like, let's make it look a little bit nicer, though. You know, like let's make sure this is tip top shape. But his clout with this store is next level. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna have the relationship he has with him just based off the money spent alone because of the restaurant.
Damn. All right, Jeff. So Jeff is the man to know over there.
So yeah, if you come to Texas and you need the connections, I thought I had clout with some of these guys because, you know, we spend thousands and thousands of dollars per year. He spends thousands of thousands of dollars per month. So they like him a little bit better than me.
Per week.
Per week, yeah.
Yeah.
$2,000 a week versus, you know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a year. $2,000 per week is going to be looking a little bit more.
Exactly, and I will throw that out to anybody who comes to Texas, any YouTuber who wants to film, who wants to do something. Like, I'll show you my place. The biggest thing for me is, like, as big as like Bruiser's got, and trust me, we've reached out to him. Like, we're doing barrel picks this year for my investors. We have some major money behind us, but even he won't come back to us. And he was in Austin 3 weeks ago. He wouldn't come up to Dallas. Any of you guys, I mean, any of you, when you come to Dallas Fort Worth, I'll take you there. The only suggestion that I say is you don't say where the store is, because it is in a town where the majority is Coors Light and Fireball, and these college kids don't know.
They can't afford the good stuff. That's why when I went in there, and ignoring the cowboy bourbon, let's say that Jeff told him to put that bottle there knowing I was going to buy it because I wear a cowboy hat. Regardless of that, they had other allocated bottles just sitting on the shelf, like Balmorea from Garrison Brothers.
Yep.
They had scotches that were $400+ sitting on the shelf. They weren't locked up behind a glass cabinet They weren't behind the registers. They were on the fucking floor at
So who looks better? Who looks better in a cowboy hat?
It does, though. It looks good.
So this specific cowboy hat, I know, cheap, low end, low quality, but this was for my grandfather before he passed. This is one of the last parting gifts. That's why I wear this.
That ain't low quality, brother. That's high quality.
Yeah,
this specific hat. It's not no Stetson, but because.
But yeah, we've got everything. I mean, we have literally Casa Dragones Hoven sitting there for $225.
I was very impressed. They had the, and I don't know if you guys are a huge fan of Smoke Wagon, but their rye private barrel selects, they range from $75 on the low end, depending on the store that picks it, to $150. They had it for $99.99, but guess what? It's there. A lot of these other stores at $75, they're sold out. This store has it. I know $25 more, kind of a lot. $100. I tried it. I don't know if you guys watched that video where I had Tyler, the guy that got me a bourbon when we did our little bottle share. He let me try that Smoke Wagon Private Barrel Select, that rye, and that was one of the first ryes that I had that I actually enjoyed.
Oh, absolutely. No, you'll shit your pants on this one right here. So that's your Knob Creek Barrel Pick single pick. That's 120 proof.
William Hall was holding up one that he has. That
I know. He's got it. What's your price?
Because it's above 100 proof, it's 120 proof.
Yeah. So what's your price?
$69.
Golly, dude, I would never buy it for that price.
He gets the connections because of the restaurant. He pays fractions.
We pay MSRP.
Could you say, what do you buy it for, Jeff? If you don't mind saying.
No, sir.
$49.99.
It was worth a shot.
$49.99 would be a overshot.
Okay.
So, and there's no, and by the way, there's no TBC sticker on here. I just want to let you know I didn't steal this from my restaurant. But we have barrel pick, store picks, barrel ones. I mean, this is literally a barrel one. This is a first batch. I mean, this is literally a barrel one of their releases.
But my thing is, even at $60, I would buy 3 of these over the Knob Creek 18.
Absolutely,
I agree.
100%.
I agree.
100%.
No. I agree 100%.
This bottle is incredible compared to that bottle. It's just flat. It's
that's pretty.
I'm going to interrupt now because, no money's really been coming in since our time cut off. Cut off at 35. We're way past that. Your boy sent in $20. I don't know if you saw that second post. We're trying to match the clout.
Let's do it.
Let's see that giveaway.
I matched it.
Remember, you got an extra giveaway too. We got a third giveaway now.
Yeah, so we got 3 giveaways.
So your first giveaway was what?
It was 3 samples from either the Whiskey Store Haul video today. Go back and watch it if you guys haven't. But you can pick any of those 3 or any of the 3, any 3 from the 8 most hated bourbons or whiskey.
Plus, you said you had a rock glass for the second.
The rocks glass of St. Augustine's and 2 samples of any of the St. Augustine whiskeys that I have here. And then the third one is the one that you guys are
so the third giveaway, if you didn't see, Jeff was holding up the Natterjack. I'm holding up the Old Forester 1924. We're going to collab together. We're going to be the third giveaway. So you're going to get a sample of the Natterjack and the sample of the Old Forester 1924 for that third giveaway.
And you know what? If you do win and you come to Texas, I'll give you an authentic Glenfiddich Glencairn.
Oh, damn.
Retailed at $49.99 at my bar.
That's awesome, man. So, let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's do it. God dang it, Carlos. You're giving away the fucking house. I love it.
Gotta help with the clout.
Oh, no. We're going to give them the clout. Trust me. We're going to have a podcast on Monday or Tuesday. We'll show them to my viewers.
Nah, that's the wrong one.
Make sure my name's on there 4 times. We dropped $20.
I'll drop 100 right now. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
I just thought it was funny that William Hall was pointing out plus clout with Carlos over RJ, even though
and then Barrel Dave came in.
Yeah, but do you have a Natterjack shirt? All right.
No, and I saw you had a Natterjack baseball cap on the other day, and I'm jealous.
I do. Yeah, those are $90.
He's showing the shirt right
I
now.
love
But he
them.
had a hat on the other day, and I was like, "That's cool."
All right, so you got some
Travis
screen,
Scott.
right? I think I got everybody. William, I got all of yours.
Drum roll, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, but say William Hall threw some actual money towards you.
Nose, Beach Sand Bourbon, Tater Dom, Drizzle. Jeff, I put you down as Drizzle. RJ the Fed, I got you in there 4. Barrel Dave 4. Great shot.
RJ,
Josh
you're splitting
Towner.
it with me. You're splitting it with me. You got dang near 8 fucking selections on there. That's bullshit.
I have 4. Okay, I put $20 down. I did 10 and 10 because I had to.
All right, I'll put money down too. You want to put $100 down and guarantee the victory? You just want to hand it to me right now?
You want to talk about money? William Hall is up there above us.
He is though. He is though, and we respect him.
William Hall, guys, we need that Natterjack sample.
So the first one is the 3 samples for the either the Whiskey Store Hall or the most hated whiskeys. Let's go.
Carlos,
giveaway, guys.
Big. Come on, RJ. Come on, RJ. Hit it big.
Hey, Carlos.
Barrel Dave.
Yeah.
So it's funny that Barrel Dave won. I just sent a package out today for Barrel Dave.
Congrats, Barrel Dave. Let me take a picture of that.
Brother.
Barrel Dave's getting all kinds of stuff. He just got something off of my last giveaway, too.
Independent Joe's in the house.
I'm just going to remove 1 Barrel Dave. We're going to shuffle it a little bit more.
Let's move 5 of him because he seems to be hitting all the time.
Barrel Dave wins a lot, but Barrel Dave deserves everything he gets because he
does.
So
Barrel Dave is a great dude.
Absolutely.
So
he's getting a bottle and 2 samples from me.
So now there's the St. Augustine's rocks glass and the 2 samples.
Hell yeah. 2 samples and a rocks glass.
Drizo hits for the win. Heard.
Tater.
Oh, Tater.
You won't collect my samples. Why would he collect your giveaway?
I know, right?
Well, I've spent stuff to Tater Dom before, so
I'm still talking shit because you won't claim for me.
He's
all right, guys,
building.
3rd giveaway.
He's building
this
for revenue.
Jeff and myself.
Okay.
So again, RJ, what are they getting?
Hold on. Hold on. No.
Natterjack sample.
No.
1924 sample.
Hold on. We're gonna throw it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
There's more. There's more, guys. There's more.
Up in the ante. Is that legal?
More. It's got to be legal. I mean, I'm already giving them like Thomas H. Handy samples and Caribou Crossing samples to Jeff, so I'm sure whatever he ups it to, everybody.
What is he gonna bring? I don't know.
I don't know. He's got some crazy freaking bottles, man. But as of right now, Natterjack, cash strength, and a Old Forester 1924 sample is a must.
Okay. So, okay. We'll wait till he puts that on.
He's got to put the headphones back in so he can talk about it.
I do.
So, Jeff, what did you bring?
A 1 ounce, not a 1.5, not a 2, because I love this shit. And RJ's already got 2 ounces coming to him, so the actual bottle.
Oh my goodness! So that bottle, like that's the bottle we're talking about. There's only 2 of those left in Texas, and that's one of them right there.
So that right there. I got a 1 ounce pour of this. Okay, you see how much is left in this bottle.
I milked that Glen so long.
Okay, and that's the 1928.
Yeah,
1928. 10% of that. 10% of that bourbon is pulled from 1928 bourbon barrels.
Wow.
So that bottle retails for $3,500. There's 2 left. They're already going for $12,000. I have the only open bottle in DFW.
Damn.
That's nice, man. Thank you.
Dang.
It was a very special pour that I was able to enjoy.
1 ounce. That's all you get.
So
thank you for adding that on there, Jeff. Damn.
Total of 5 ounces, guys. 2 ounces.
That's incredible.
1924.
That's awesome.
2 ounces of Natterjack, and then 1 ounce of that Baccarat.
God, it's sexy though. Like it really is. Oh my god! All
right, guys. So this is the 3rd one.
Go to a strip club and party all night long. Not gonna lie.
Let me shuffle this again.
Take my name.
Come on, RJ the Fed, so we can deliver it right here to my doorstep.
RJ gets 3 ounces. I heard.
All right, let's go.
There it is. There it is.
There you go, RJ.
I won. Okay, we take that. We take those wins, even though it was our giveaway. We're gonna take that dub.
Wow, RJ. All right.
Congratulations, brother.
Congrats, RJ.
That is about a third of that bottle right there.
So that pour we'll absolutely take, but the Natterjack cash strength, if we can't get you a bottle, Carlos, we're at least gonna get you a sample. But we're gonna try to buy some bottles.
Cool. That's cool.
William Hall, like I said too, if we can't get you a bottle, I can at least get you a sample.
No. William, we're giving you it to you. Carlos, we're giving you a sample.
We're gonna try to get you a bottle. If I can't get you a bottle though, we're getting samples for sure.
Yes, definitely get me in on that. I'm totally down.
But RJ,
I have to give thumbs up to that Irish whiskey because, like, honestly, Irish whiskey that I've tried, I am just not a fan of. And that one, I went bonkers over when he poured that up for me. So keep in mind that first pour that he showed me, the very special 1 ounce pour he was offering, that crazy bottle, that was our first pour, and we milked that for about 45 minutes while we were sitting at the bar.
He did.
And then after we got done with that, we moved to the Natterjack, and I was still like, holy cow, this Natterjack, it's an Irish whiskey. And I didn't believe that it was an Irish whiskey because it was just that freaking good. And it's not smoky. It is peated. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's not smoky as the primary dominant flavor or nose. It has a very sweet note to it that it's one of those, it's very well balanced. And I think because of that, I liked it way more than I would have if it was just a smoky Irish whiskey. And when you think about Irish whiskey, you don't think smoky for Irish whiskey. You think smoky for like Scotch.
Yes.
You think smoky. Irish whiskey, you don't. This one did have a smoke to it, but a lot of that was just smoothed out and sweet. It was level.
But it's a pot still, right? You said pot still?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Double column? What?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. It was a very fantastic pour. I went bonkers over it. It was between that Natterjack and the special pour. I couldn't choose between either one because like they're both unique in their own way. Where it's like one of them, I'll never get another chance of having it again.
Yes, you will. You have something else.
Well, because I want to pour. I want to pour.
Man.
Call him out. Call him out.
But it's one of those things where it's like I told him while we were at the bar, I was like, "There's no way I'd ever get another chance of this." And when I rated it, because someone asked me, "What's your rating you would give that bottle at the bar?" He asked me what the rating was, and I said 9.5, and he's like, "Why the 0.5 less than a 10?" And I said, "Because it's $1,000 bottle that I can't afford, and I won't ever have a chance to find because." If you wanted to buy that bottle, we already know MSRP on it, but that's not practical because they don't make any more of it. Nope. Secondary on that bottle is $12,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
When you know secondary on that bottle is $12,000 and you want a 1 ounce pour of it, how much are you willing to pay for a $12,000 bottle for a 1 ounce pour?
$0.99. I don't know.
So it's unobtainable. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna rate it lower than a 10 because I can't fucking get it.
It's fair. So it's truly fair.
RJ, I'm happy for you, brother, because like I want to give this bottle away. Like this is my day-to-day life. I get allocated bottles. I get aces of spades.
All bottles are meant to be open. All bottles are meant to be shared.
Not
those
true.
Guys that have those bottles sitting on their shelf that they don't open, it pisses me off. Jeff was telling me if he didn't have an investor that already had money in the bottle and already had access to it, he had told me about the hype behind. There's a double Eagle Rare that was going to be dropping in his area at $2,000, and I basically told him, if your investor doesn't buy it, I'll swipe my credit card right now for that bottle because my dad is a huge collector of Eagles, and he won't drink the liquor, which is fine because he can keep the decanter. But we're going to fresh crack that double Eagle Rare, and I was going to sample out that whole entire bottle to you guys because let's pretend Eagle Rare 17 BTAC is obtainable, which it's already one of the rarest BTAC bottles you can get. And then let's talk about double Eagle Rare at $2,000 MSRP. We are going to sample that out because it's like, where else are you going to try double Eagle Rare? I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Bars don't even offer that as a pour.
That's
I don't know if a bar even offers that as a pour.
Like I see that at stores for like what, 10K or something like that. 10,000.
Oh no, we already had it sold for $9,000. Like he was on the way up there. 15 minutes before he got there, some lady came and bought it, and I know for a fact that it was one of the reps. I can't say the name of them, but I know for a fact his wife went there and bought it. So I was already sold it. It was sold within 15 minutes for $9,000. They don't care about that price. I wasn't going to taste it because of the simple fact that I know how good it was going to be. And the money profit on it. I got 6 kids. I got mouths to feed. So
I was going to put it on the credit card. I'll be honest. I was going to do that. I didn't care.
That's good.
But we'll have another one. And the cool part is by the time RJ and Vic come down, I do have one favorite call in. I will not say his name. I will not say who he's affiliated with, but he can give me anything at MSRP. And I am debating between Birthday Bourbon and Pappy. We'll see what happens. So,
which one are you going for? The 23 or the 15?
No, we'll go 23.
If I have to talk the math and I have to talk to Jeff direct, and we won't discuss all the details, I would tell him to get the 23, and I know how he feels because of his place in business. I would tell him to flip the 23, which is what I would do if I got it, because you can buy the 15, and we can go to another lounge and buy a pour of the 23 and 20 for ourselves to try.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say to do that is because I hear the 23 and the 20, they're just too long in the barrel, that they're too oaky to be enjoyable. But the 15 and the 10-year are actual ones that people would buy and drink and enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah,
because of that, if you get the 23, secondary on that bad boy is about $4,000. And unfortunately, money's going to talk on that one, which I hate flippers, man. I hate flippers.
Yeah,
I open almost every bottle I have. I open almost every bottle I have, but at the same time, if I get a bottle that I don't necessarily want, I do flip it or trade it for something that I know I want. So as much shit as I talk against flippers, I can see why people do it. I just can't see doing it for the clout for the high-end bottles. Carlos, we just talked about this. Our top dollar is $250 to $300 per bottle.
God, I will never spend that much.
Happy 23 is about a $600 bottle if I get the lottery from Total Wine for that bottle.
Yeah,
and that's on the low end. I had an opportunity to buy one for $1,000, and I almost did it because I was thinking, like, okay, I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, I was going to sell samples of that 23 year if I got it at $1,000. Because I was talking to Jeff, I was like, hey, how much would you sell 23 as a pour at your bar? Because they do 1.5 ounce pours. And he said 125, and I said that's respectable, because I was thinking about $100 to $150 for a 1 ounce pour. Sell 10 ounces or 15 ounces of the bottle just to offset the costs, and then I have a crazy bottle to review and still own my possession. But it also gives everybody else that wants to try it an opportunity. And I know the price is crazy, but unfortunately, that's just what that bottle asked for.
Mm-hmm. No, you're absolutely right, RJ, and I agree with that. And that's the one thing that
I feel like it's scummy because, like,
it's not scummy. No.
Well, that itself isn't scummy because, like you said, like people want to try it, right?
But
so
if I could get every bottle
to a bar to get a 1 ounce pour or something like that, why can't they get a sample bottle?
But if I could get every single freaking bottle at MSRP or less, I would have no problem sending samples to you guys, especially content creators, but also some of the subscribers. Because, like, let's be honest, why do you create content? Because you want a fan base that'll support you, and whether that be your habit, your fun, your entertainment. I would love to send to subscribers for absolutely free, and that's why I offered. I said to Torup, which he said he subscribed to the channel, which I say thank you to.
Yeah, he did.
I said I would absolutely send him a sample for free, and he said he would return the favor and send me some samples in the process.
Yeah.
I didn't care if he sent me samples in return. The point is like, he's here supporting you, Carlos, during your live stream, during your most hated whiskeys, and we're talking some of the best whiskeys we've had. And I'm like, if I can get one of those bottles of the best whiskeys I've had, especially that Natterjack, I'll send them a sample for absolutely free, because money is not the problem, guys. Like, money is definitely a driving factor on whether you can or
really
can't
not.
Yeah,
it's really not.
Yeah,
no, and that's the beautiful part about it is
that's awesome.
So for my bar, I know for a fact that we don't try to price gouge. We want people to enjoy the bourbon that like Tater said, most people will never even get a smell.
Yeah.
You know, I
a
got
drop on a Q-tip to sniff. Like, when he
Yeah.
put that comment, I just laugh at that because that's true.
It is. So E.H. Taylor small batch. I have 2 bottles.
$13.50 a pour, by the way, at Just Bar.
$13.50 all day. Most bars in my area are charging $35 to $45 a pour.
Now let's be real. The bottle cost is $47.50 for someone that like myself. If I found it in a liquor store, $250. Secondary is $80. At $13.50, I said myself, because I don't currently have a bottle of E.H. Taylor small batch. If I wanted to have a pour of it, just got my money. $13.50 for a 1.5 ounce sample.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Of E.H. Taylor small batch is a fantastic
not bad.
price.
I do $5 Buffalo Trace
on Wednesdays.
Yeah. If you subscribe to Major Zero, RJ Fed, and the Whiskey Corner.
There you go. Awesome.
There you go. $5 Wednesdays, guys. You got to subscribe to some channels, though.
That's all you got to do. And then $5.
I like how Jeff's like frozen right now. Hopefully it'll freeze on him. There he goes on froze. Okay.
That was a perfect time to freeze.
Yeah,
though.
froze like, finger up, and I was like, that's a perfect time to freeze.
He's like, you're bullshitting. But for real, I mean, and RJ can attest to that. He doesn't even know, but like when we go to my place, we pay employee pricing. So I paid $21.85 for Buffalo Trace.
I'm pretty familiar with pricing for bar/restaurants because of my uncle. So when I had some people that were there at Jeff's restaurant when we were talking about prices, and they said, "How much is your cost, Jeff?" And I'm over here guessing. When I'm guessing, I'm like $2 off because it's like I know the insight and I know the pricing on what they can get it for. But then I try to explain it to them. Okay, so his price, let's say it is $38 for. Okay, let's talk. Weller 12 is a perfect example. It MSRP is for about $38. I paid $54.11. You can probably get it as cheap as about $32, which sounds crazy cheap. The problem is, and people don't realize that when you have a bar/restaurant, they don't pay taxes on the bottle that they buy, but they do pay taxes on every single pour they sell. So when you tax every pour at the rate that they have to sell it for to make a profit, they pay more for that bottle than you and I would pay on secondary by the time they get taxed out of that bottle.
Yep.
So that's why I charge straight. So most people know about this. I charge straight 7% profit. So in a bar, you need to make 7% profit on every one of your drinks. I charge a minimum, bear down. I don't charge 77. I don't charge 83. I don't charge 85. I charge 70 minimum. So the 1924, $32 a pour. Sold in less than 12 hours.
Wow.
Whole bottle was gone. Same day.
Damn.
I don't rip people off. I want people to try good bourbon.
Yeah.
He's cutting out, but that's all right. Just know that if you guys can get out there to Dallas, Texas, he's in the call.
And what's the can you or Jeff drop the name again?
I will. It's going to be called Barrel and Bones.
Okay. I'll pin it so that people know. So
there's multiple locations. I did go out there. I did have one of the sandwiches. It was around lunchtime. I want to say it was around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And even at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he had not a full bar or restaurant by any means, but for 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a weekday, he had way more people than I anticipated. I go to places like that, restaurants and bars at that time, and there is no one there. Absolutely no one. And when I went, there was a ton of people there, which was very impressive. And they were waiting for that truck. And when that truck arrived, it had Old Forester 1924. It had a single bottle on it, and it had 2 bottles of the Traveler whiskey from the Chris Stapleton Buffalo Trace collaboration. And he was offering special pour prices for us that were there as the bottle arrived. But $32 is the price that he was charging for Old Forester 1924 to try it. That's a 1.5 ounce pour.
Okay.
And you can have it however you want. One of the guys had it with seltzer water, like a small amount just to dilute it, which I thought was weird. But like, once again, if you're paying for it, you drink it however you like it.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And when that guy drank it, he actually really enjoyed it. So even though he added something to it that I would not have ever added to it, but we're whiskey connoisseurs, someone would say, even though we're YouTube content creators, we drink whiskey a little bit different than the next guy, especially when we talk about hazmat pours or high proof pours. This was a 100 proof pour, and this guy's adding seltzer water to it. He still thought it was phenomenal, and he really enjoyed it. And knowing that, I had the tiniest bit because I didn't pay for a pour because I said, you know what? I don't want to pay for it because you've already basically promised me that we're going to have the clout to get a bottle of this, which I have a bottle of it. So Jeff is a man of his word. Having a bottle of the 1924 now and trying it, and I'll pour up some more right now. I know we're getting ready to get off. I'm at 12:12. I have to work tomorrow, guys, but we're going to pour up a little bit more.
I was gonna end it in 3 minutes, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna pour up a tiny bit because I don't mind talking about it one more time. This 1924, guys, it might not be worth the price of $130+, which I paid $130 for mine before taxes. But that being said, because I know how allocated and limited it is for this year's release, that bottle was definitely going to be on the shelf for me. I was going to spend the money regardless.
Thanks, Tater Dom.
That was a done deal. Tater Dom, if you don't mind, because I don't have a wrench, we're not a tool for Carlos yet. Go to Drizzo's channel. He has a
yeah, man. I got you, RJ.
Okay, it's like guns, bourbon, and something else. I gotta pull up Drizzo's channel now. I'm on the spot. We're gonna be made a moderator. I'm gonna have to look at Drizzo's channel.
Hold on, I got you.
We're gonna plug Drizzo's channel.
Now you are a moderator, man.
Okay, we're copying the link right now for you guys.
Yeah, and while you're doing that,
we're a moderator, so we're gonna drop it. I haven't got the notification.
While you're doing that, going back to the little mixture, guys. At the beginning, I killed 2 bottles. Well, I had 2 little bottles.
You had the Peerless, and then you had the Black and the Willet edition.
Black and Willet, Peerless Double Oak Pick.
So let me follow up with you before you try it. Did you like the Black and Willet?
I like the Black and Willet.
And did you like that's the Peerless? That's just the regular one. That's not the double.
No, that's a store pick from Gaspar's Liquor here, and that was amazing, man.
Store pick single barrel, but it's essentially their small batch. It's just a single barrel pick.
Yeah, it's essentially their small batch, single barrel proof pick.
Okay, because I have the Peerless double oaked, and I thought it was fantastic. And I have had Blackened before, but it was not one of their collaborations. It was their very first release of Blackened, and I got absolutely effed up on that bottle.
Have you had the so you haven't had any of their special releases like the Wes Henderson one?
I had their very first release from Blackened, and I was in an apartment where I was on a budget, and we absolutely got smashed. I'm gonna have to send you some pictures on Discord because I'm pretty sure I have some pictures of it.
Yeah,
if you want to share those, you can.
Hey,
if you don't, you don't have
to. How
to.
you doing? Yeah, man, definitely send that to me. What's up?
I looked absolutely stupid. I was smashed, man.
Hold on, Jeff. Let me copy the thing.
Let me try to get these pictures to you. So if you want to share them, you can absolutely laugh at me for them because I was destroyed, man. I had bought the bottle in the same day. I was drinking straight from the bottle, and I was out there, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was bad.
So, Jeff, I dropped the link there. Let me do this. We're about to get off soon, Jeff, probably in like the next minute or two. So this is a mixture of Black and Willet and Peerless Double Oak. So smells great on the nose. I'll tell you that. It is. And let me get Jeff back on.
I just sent you 2 pictures on Discord, Carlos. If you want to share those pictures, I have a picture of me holding the bottle and then a picture of how my hair looked after I had pounded most of that bottle down, and I bought it the same day that I drank it.
I don't have Discord on the Mac yet, so I'll have to show it on my phone, man.
Okay.
You sent it to me directly, like a direct message?
It was a direct message on there. It should have gone through. I'll double check right now.
Nah, they didn't come through yet.
No, we get the finest of the finest.
That's because I sent it to the wrong freaking person. I sent it to Michelle. That's hilarious.
All right, you got the OGD 114. All right, Jess. There you go.
Why did I send those to the wrong freaking person? Now I'm embarrassed.
Because your family hates you. I don't know.
Good night,
Right.
Tater Dom.
Share Discord.
Good night at Tater Dom. All right, so Tater
Searching
Dom.
Whiskey Corner.
All right, so this little mixture right here, we got actually it's a nice little balance between both of them. Wow. So you got like the cigar batch type of notes that I got from the double oak. And then you got a little bit of that rye that and brandy finish that came over from the Black and Willet. So let's go in for a taste real quick.
Okay.
All right, Carlos. I sent those pictures now. I'm sorry. I don't know how I butchered that and sent that to the wrong person.
Damn, this thing is spicy.
Yeah, so is this.
What's that, the ammunition?
I said, oh, granddad, I won't drink the ammunition. That's only one or two bottles left. Like,
I don't like Old Granddad. I have 114 and I had the bottled in bond. And the reason why I was told I don't like it is because it has cinnamon as the profile, and I don't like cinnamon flavored whiskey.
Listen, your mother hurt you, okay? Your mother hurt you, and we're going to talk about it.
Bad Axe Bourbon. Bobby.
Golly.
So, oh, what up, Bobby?
That was the very first bottle of Willet, or I say Willet. It's Blackened, not Willet. Blackened.
Blackened, yeah, it's close.
Not a collaboration. It's just regular Blackened. That was their very first batch.
What's up, Bobby?
You see that second picture though? I
know, man. I see the hair, man.
I was smashed. I was drunk off my ass.
Yep. Don't drink that. Heard.
Yeah, man. That's that I'm messed up hair right there.
Yeah, so
I was definitely gone.
So Lava Cantina, which is in my area, they do the big name guys. Chris Stapleton, Paul Wall, all those guys. They have gone to exclusive only. Oh, yeah. And they are now with my liquor rep, Applejacks. Fuck it, I'll say it. I don't give a shit. Applejacks. They are with my major distributor in Denton County. They have the #1 allocation picks. They have pretty much everything. So
Jeff said it out loud. I don't mind showing it off one more time.
Show it.
They don't necessarily charge MSRP. Some of the stuff.
No, they don't.
But this bad boy, this cowboy bourbon. Let's move the shield that blurs everything. I don't know what you guys can pay for this, but
you ain't paying our shit, motherfucker. That is sexy as shit.
It was $229.99 for that bottle.
No.
Secondary on that bad boy is way more than $229.
Look at your receipt. Look at your receipt.
Wow, man.
I did.
I paid $240 for mine, and I thought that was an amazing deal because usually I see it for like $250, $260 here. But
so it was $220. It was $224.99. So $225 for Garrison Brothers, and then the Old Forester 1924 was $129.99.
But what was the Old Forester 100 proof?
$23.42.
Holy shit! You got employee discount.
Yeah, because that bottle was like $37 on the shelf, by the way, because that's a 1 liter, not a 750.
Wow! Holy crap! Who did you love to get that price?
I spent over $409, so I don't care who I loved. I still spent some change at that store.
Listen, you were pulling some cuddle OnlyFans right now for that price. I don't care what anybody says.
We need to start soliciting our OnlyFans account on this YouTube channel so we can get paid.
Hey, listen. Hey, I'm not going to call it out there, but on Tuesdays, I eat fried chicken with my shirt off. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's crazy. So Bobby just said, man, like RJ, that hair.
Yeah, because I was drunk off my ass during that black, and that was that first release, man. I drank that like on the couch in the first apartment.
Yeah, you need Jesus, bro.
I was drunk.
Getting on, man. Appreciate you getting on.
All right, so for me, we've got Eagle Rare 1924. ammunition, which I will kill any of you who vote for that. Old Granddad, Old Forester 100 Orange Top, which is birthday bourbon. I don't care what anybody says.
He said he was going to kill us, but we're going to vote for the ammunition because we don't have the access to that.
Yeah.
God dang it. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going to vote for that one as well.
You motherfucker. All right, cool. RJ didn't get anything. Cool. All right, heard.
Speaking of not getting anything, we're going to tell Jeff a secret. So today we confirmed a trade deal. That Willet 8-year, the black bottle with the purple top. We have someone who's going to be trading for that bottle, and I'm getting one myself.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Let's tell you what we're trading
for. No. Say it louder.
The Willet 8-year, the black bottle with the purple top.
For my daughter.
We are trading a Weller 107 for it and an Eagle Rare store pick for it. There, I said it.
For my daughter, and we get a quarter of the bottle?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
You don't even have to fresh crack yours. You can keep yours sealed for your daughter, and I'll let you have
ammunition. The only one of 3 bottles. One's already been drank in Texas. Fuck it.
Do it, man.
Carlos, have you had the Willet 8-year, the black bottle, the weeded one?
No. Fuck you, Carlos. If you've had it, fuck you.
No, I want to know. Have you had it, Carlos?
The Willet weeded one or the
weeded one? The 8-year weeded. It's a black bottle with a purple top.
I have not had that one.
Dave Vogel saying he said he didn't have enough, but somehow, some way, he squeezed a 2-ounce sample for me. I tried it. It's one of my most recent reviews from the Dave Vogel saying samples. And I thought it was so freaking good. I'm like, I got to score a bottle of this.
Dude, I have this sitting here for $32. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. That Willet? That same Willet?
No, he's talking about the Eagle Rare.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
That Willet's like 175 MSRP. Secondary's around 300. But I don't see him going for anything less than 300, to be honest.
Well, that's the thing. It's like here I've seen it for like 3 something. That's about what I see it for.
Well, Jeff wants to try it, and he's probably going to want to have his wife try it, and his daughter's probably going to want to try it. So I'm going to make sure that happens. But
when she turns 21, dude, she's like a year old, bro. I'm down.
I mean, you're the parent. As long as you're administering the alcohol in Texas, it's legal, right?
You stop quoting me laws, you ABC motherfucker. I don't want to hear it.
We're not part of the alphabet, boys. That's okay.
You better not be.
I couldn't back those guys. But Dave sent me that Willet weeded, and I really enjoyed it. And I told him that because of that, that's the reason why I'm hunting a bottle for this year. And now I have one that's narrowed down. And this guy's like, I just want to do a video with you, and I want to have the clout and have the conversation and be able to sit down and talk whiskey, because you just got into whiskey in November. And he said the reason why he wanted to even get rid of that bottle was because he got 2 of them. And I was like, 2 of them? What the hell? And then he's like, I was looking for Stagger Weller Full Proof. And I was like,
dude,
I
this
have
bottle is $300 fucking in Texas right now. What are you talking about?
I'm going to bring this guy, when I trade him, I'm going to bring him bottles, samples of the ones I have open. So he's going to have Weller Full Proof, Stag Batch 18, Weller 107, so he doesn't have to fresh crack the one I'm going to give him.
No. Wait. Hold on. So if you give me that 107, we have...
I'll get you another 107. You think I won't get another 107?
No, I know you will, but we have 107 with 2 E.H. Taylor small batches and a pinhook. Barrel pick, store pick.
The pinhook, is it the blue one?
Yes.
Okay, so I had the pinhook and I had a store pick. Is it from the Dallas Bourbon Club?
No.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Corpus Christi.
Have you had the pinhooks, Carlos? Have you tried any of those?
Have you had those?
Yeah, I think I've had I've had some like store picks, right? I think
so. The store picks are the ones to get, and they name them after the horses for the race based on the year. And some of those pinhooks are.
I had one like a yellow store pick one. I think it was. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, we need the black labels.
The black labels. Okay. So, hey Jeff, you have a channel?
He does. I plugged it in the chat.
Yes, sir.
I plugged it in the chat. Posted.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with bourbon. I'm not going to throw it out there on your channel out of respect.
That's all good. Hey,
I
RJ,
got
can you
demonetized.
I'll post it one more time. I posted earlier, but I'll post it one more time.
Yeah.
I got demonetized for a $1.1 million view video. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I'm not YouTube's favorite.
All right.
But I'm fair. And Carlos and RJ are going to come on in 2 weeks, and we're going to show bourbons, and we're going to have fun.
We'll definitely have fun, man. Yeah, well, let's make that happen, man.
I'm still super jealous of Carlos's Darth Vader that he has in the back corner. Like,
what happened?
That Darth Vader you have in the back corner. What is that? Like 3'5"? How tall is that?
Yeah.
No. Shut up, Carlos.
48 inches.
Badass.
48 inches. We know a lot about 48 inches.
Listen, Viagra does a lot. All right.
What happened, Jeff?
I said Viagra does a lot. We don't want to hear it. All
right. I'm just a huge Star Wars fan. Like, here's the questions. We're gonna stop talking whiskey for a second. I know we're getting ready to cut the live, but
yeah.
When we talk about Star Wars, like,
you want to cut Star Wars?
I know Disney kind of sucks.
RJ.
How they took over. But that being said, what do you think about some of their new TV series, like the Mandalorian?
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. You want to know about Star Wars?
I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Are we opening this palette to everything? Okay, we're not just talking whiskey. Whatever you pull down, I don't give a shit. All right.
So what do I think about it?
Nope. Got you. Don't care.
So
I got my leg of pork.
Oh, he's bringing something. What's that, Jeff?
He brought something crazy. I don't know what Jeff has. He's gonna put his headphones back in.
I just want to know who's a bigger Star Wars fan, Carlos or Doc. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know Doc is a big Star Wars fan. So
I go bonkers over Star Wars. We have a lot of the Lego collectibles. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about a decanter bottle. That's a decanter bottle if I haven't seen one myself.
So Jeff, what is that? Damn.
Hard Truth toasted coconut rum.
Wow.
I've actually had Hard Truth coconut toasted rye. I've had it.
You've had a coconut rye from Hard Truth?
I have actually. I
have Bottled and Bond. I have Full Proof. I have Single Barrel. I have all of that shit. And they're from Indiana. They're phenomenal. The products that they put out are non-juice sourced.
Reach out, Carlos, if you haven't already, to Miles, the Bourbon Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
When you were talking about Green River, he had the 119 proof. I had a blind with his information on it.
119. You're adorable. All right. 127.9.
We had 3 pours. One of them was the coconut flavored Hard Truth. We had the Green River single barrel 119 proof, and then the Hard Truth finished in cognac barrels. Those distilleries are local to the Bourbon Traveler.
So I get Hard Truth here, but I just get their sweet mash.
We have
their sweet mash rye is fantastic. I had a pour of that as well. It's like a $75 bottle, and it's absolutely
this is not released in America.
That rum? It's not?
No, this is their Bottled and Bond. It is a sweet mash rye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is a 52.3% release. And I have one of the bottles in Texas.
This is why we hate Jeff, because we want to give Jeff bottles that he hasn't tried before. It's hard to find bottles he hasn't tried before because he has the clout that I don't have.
Yeah.
No, but they have this all day, and I love it. It's from Indiana. Beautiful single grain, one distillation series right here.
Wow.
That's a pretty color.
That is, man.
It is.
Let's hold on. Let me solo that out real quick.
Sold out. So you got good walking legs. All right, not too heavy. And it is like I'm telling you, like I keep it in a crystal. Like I do, because this is one of the bottles in Texas. I love it.
Wow.
So from Indiana.
Damn. But then you can't get it here. That particular one. That particular offering.
Yeah, that is the F you and your mother. I have clout. Like, this is a beautiful bottle. You come Texas, I'll pour it. I'll pour it for you. I really will.
Yeah. Carlos was talking about coming to Texas, but it changed last minute and it was further south than we would have liked.
No,
I was in where was it? Was I in Plano or Frisco or something like that? But it was like I flew in the morning and flew back out like in the afternoon type of thing. I literally just went to have lunch with a customer. That was it.
Because he had brought that up, and I told him, I was like, I'm at DFW Airport, and I'm working at DFW Airport, so there's a good chance I can come over. He's like, I'm flying out of Dallas Love Field. I'm like, well, fuck you too. Like,
hey, I'm not the one that
I know you don't pick it, but I was like, man, even if I had to drop everything I was doing while I was working, like I was going to come over to at least be like, let me harass this guy while I'm in uniform and say, hey, sir, I'm going to need you to come with me.
That's right.
I know that for next time.
Strit chirp him. I don't know how to say
you
that.
Know that
like, this is beautiful.
It is. It looks nice, man. You know, RJ, it was in that Total Wine in Frisco or Plano. I don't remember where, but they basically kicked me out because I was recording.
So Total Wine in general, in Texas specifically, I can say in the DFW area, they do not allow people to record. I basically got explicit permission. At the same time, they're like, hey, if the manager sees it, they're going to ask you to fucking leave.
Yeah. Well,
they don't want people recording, and I don't quite understand why, because some of the explanation was they don't want their prices leaked to a competitor, but I'm like, well, then why are your prices listed online?
Yeah.
Because they pay MSRP.
So when I said why would you be having an issue with me recording what's in your store that's available? Because like if anything, if I post the store and the address, that's clout that hey, this bottle's in stock. You can come buy it right here, right
Dude,
now.
if MSRP was available for Total Wine, people would shit their pants.
Total Wine marks their stuff up. Total Wine
Birthday Bourbon is $77.50 a bottle. I'll tell you right now. Like, I don't care who sees it.
I've never heard that. I've only seen it for $135, $150 for.
Yeah, fuck that shit. All right, Marty B's gets 2 cases a year. All right, so 1924, I paid $99.35 a bottle.
Wow.
I will have 3 bottles this year. They've already told me. All right, so that's MSRP, B tag, tax B stamped. That is what I pay.
How much does it cost for me to buy a bottle from a bar/restaurant to have that tax stamp basically where I could scratch it off myself?
RJ, you would have to do unspeakable things in my office with me where my wife would go, he's satisfied.
That's kind of what I've heard from my uncle because he owns a restaurant/bar where he says because of how expensive it is to violate that rule that law.
$99.35 a bottle.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's almost ridiculous as coming. I'm not gonna lie. It's stupid. It's dumb. And we're talking the bottom 70% increase above MSRP.
Yeah.
I quoted $32, and you saw me when you were at my bar. I had my 3 regulars, who is 1 investor, $20 a pour.
When I was there, I didn't want to say it out loud, so I didn't. I just told them it's 32.
Say it out loud now.
I'll say it out loud now, guys. So that 1924, it's $32 a pour if you went to his bar restaurant right now. But for our special low price for the first guys that were there when he got the bottle in, I watched it come off the damn truck. He offered it $20 a pour. There were some people that were in there that weren't part of the clout group. He even offered it to them for less than what he was going to be charging, because he's like, these guys, if they want to try it, first come, first serve. If you're here right now, when I get it, this is the price, $20. That's a fantastic price to try something that you've never had before for a fraction of the price, because how much did you pay for your 1924? Carlos, we've already discussed it. I paid the same price. We paid $130 a bottle.
Yeah.
That's more than MSRP at $115. But that being said, it's still on my shelf. I still open it. I still drink it, especially during your live stream, because it was great.
Yeah, it is good. It's definitely good. And
I wasn't going to pass on it.
So Nathan, did you get a bottle? Like, is it can you find it there for $120, or stores marking it up?
Everyday drinker saying SRP or MSRP.
I have a bottle for me.
$119.34.
I have another bottle for me and RJ. 2 weeks.
I don't know if I need another bottle of it, but
nice. Congrats.
RJ, look at me. You need it.
It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty good bottle.
It is good, but
for
it's like
MSRP. I've already had a guy offer me $400 for my 1 bottle.
See, that's ridiculous, because even secondary is like $225 on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
If Jeff's not blowing smoke right now, and if I do get a second bottle of 1924, we do need to hit 500 subscribers to have monetization for super chats, to where that's an option. But even if we're before that point, when we get that, because that's 2 weeks from now, we're not going to hit 500 in 2 weeks. There's just no way. I'll put my Venmo and PayPal in chat. We'll give away the whole bottle, guys. 1924, we'll give it away. But it will be like Carlos's stream tonight, where if you want to be entered into that giveaway, it'll be $5 per entry. And we'll give away a whole bottle of 1924. So if you guys can't get 1924 in your area,
damn, that's crazy.
If you're missing out, you guys want to get some 1924, I'm gonna raffle off that entire bottle.
So when are you doing that, RJ?
So Jeff's saying 2 weeks from now, he's got another bottle promised to me. If we can get that second bottle, whenever we get that bottle in, we'll schedule a live stream. We'll do $5 per entry, and we'll give away the whole bottle once we hit, let's say $100. And I say $100 because, like, at $5 an entry, like, we got to have some kind of money to ship it. I don't really care about the price of the bottle. Like, that's not really relevant. We just want to make sure we got enough support. At $100, we'll raffle it off.
Nice. That's awesome, man. So you guys heard it here. That's going to be a cool giveaway right there. Especially if you can't find it in your area for less than.
I mean, Jeff was talking about it. He helped me last second. He said a comment to the guy, and he said, "Money talks." He brought another bottle out of the back. There was only 1 bottle that was offered, and that was to Jeff. Second one was because he's like, "Hey, this guy's already buying this and this and this," and I'm buying a Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon for a shit ton of money. He brought the 1924 out and said, "Money talks," so I'm buying it. So if we get that second bottle, I know Jeff, you stepped away. That second bottle, if I get that bottle in my possession in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I told Carlos we're gonna raffle it off.
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We got it. I have
live stream. We're gonna give it away. We're gonna give it away. So as soon as we get it, $5 per entry. Once we hit $100 versus of cash, we're gonna give that bottle away during a live stream.
Yeah, that's so. With that being said, My wife has offered up for me, nobody else, coitus. So I'm going to leave now, guys. I have a great night coming to me. So
cheers, Jeff.
I have
Appreciate
to
it,
work
man.
tomorrow, so I'm
Guys,
Thanks for getting out. Yeah, we're gonna end this video here, guys.
Y'all take care.
Cheers, Jeff.
903 Boston
Cheers,
Cream
RJ.
Pie coming to y'all. Don't forget me. We got it. RG's going to take care of it. Cash Strength come to the winners. I love y'all. Y'all take care. And
bye, Jeff. Thanks, man.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah.
See you, man. So yeah, guys, we're gonna end the stream here. And thanks for getting on, RJ. Thank you for everybody that got on. Everyday Drinker, Bad Axe Bobby, everybody that has been here for a while. Tore Up, Jeff Castle. Too many people to name. So thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Tater Dom, if you're still on, email me. Just make sure that I still have your good address, or I'll email you and I'll confirm the address.
Yes,
and,
please, Tater Dom. Let Carlos know what address I need to send bottles to.
And Barrel Dave, if you're still on, definitely email me. My email is in the about for the YouTube. Just let me know, and we'll send that out. And RJ, congrats on winning what you won, man. That's gonna be interesting for sure.
I might just have to forward it to you just so you can try it, because it was an exceptional pour that I can't ever reciprocate.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, man. But I'm gonna be on you about that Natty Creek, man. You guys need to hook it up for me and for William.
Natterjack Cash Strength, guys. That's the bottle. That's the Irish whiskey bottle that I'm gonna be trying to get a bottle of, and we're gonna at least, if we can't give them a bottle, we're gonna give them samples of it, because it's one of the best Irish whiskeys I've ever tasted.
Yeah, man, you gotta let me know.
Absolutely.
You know that. Well, guys, we're gonna end it here. By the way, this Peerless Double Oaked and Willet Blackened was actually really good put together. So yeah,
it's good to hear.
Yeah, it's a good mix. But guys, thank you so much. Till next time, we're gonna do a birthday stream. By the way, my birthday is on the 19th of February, so around that time we're gonna do a birthday stream. So stay tuned for that, and we'll end it here. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.